Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back. It is that time of the week again. We weren't here last week, but that means we have plenty more topics to talk about as well. It's been a massive, massive last 2 weeks in the world of football. Hell, it's been a massive 48 hours, if we're being honest. And there's so much for us to go through. So we got plenty to chat about on the stream again. But big up everyone that's locked in. Yes, Josh, only 30 minutes late today. I need to stop with this lateness BS because you know what? I'm infecting the rest of the panel as well. Neil's gonna not Neil, sorry, Ryan's running late. Jan's coming in a few minutes as well. Slav's going to be turning up soon. Babs is the only one that isn't going to be here. He's at a wedding reception. So he's going to be gone till next week. But if he's watching the stream, big up yourself anyway. We're going to be talking about all things literally in the world of football. We're going to be talking about Lionel Messi. We're going to be talking about the Community Shield coming tomorrow as well. I didn't even know it was tomorrow. All the news surrounding Man United, Liverpool, Man City, and also potential news about the Super Cup as well. So big up everyone that's locked in. Strap up, get seated, and yeah, just enjoy yourself. Flawless, what are you saying, bro? How's your week been?
Yeah, man, it's been blessed. It's good to be back streaming again. Obviously, man was off for a week, so it's good to be back, and it's good to be back on Shameless FC as well. So yeah, man. Zero complaints, man. And Ryan's not here, so that makes it even better. You know what I'm saying? And that Ryan's not here.
Watch him join in just 2 seconds.
Yeah, serious. That's cheered me right up in that. You know what I'm saying? No, Ryan, fantastic. I ain't got to hear his stupid shit. I ain't got to see his stupid face. So it's fantastic.
You know what? Yeah, flawless.
Yeah. You see that just as soon as you said it. Just as soon as you said it. I can't
we
be
knew
off,
it. We knew it.
Hey, hurry up and get on stream.
You know what the bad thing is though? He was loading that comment and writing that comment before I said what I said. He had that already. This guy was gonna start. That's why I'm glad he's not here, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Paste him in a
memos. And he's got that disgusting shit on in his bio. So yes, mine is Ryan seeing this comment. Yeah, it's been fantastic. It's good to be back, man. It's good.
Yeah, great to have you back and healthy as well. Big up yourself, my guy. Neil, what are you saying, bro? How's your week been?
I mean, it was going all right, building for preseason, beating the people that beat the Europa, won the Europa League and stuff like that. And then we just had this leg break. Oh, my days. It's just all over again. So, yeah, big ups to Fofana, man. Hopefully he gets better soon because him out, Johnny Evans out, it's not looking good. But we just,
Evans
what we
do.
Too. Evans is out. He's got plant, I forgot what it's called, the ball of the foot issue. So he's been he's got a plantar fasciitis, I think it's called it. So he's out for another couple of months as well now. So we've got Charles Yunchu and Prez in terms of centre backs. Literally, we've got nobody. So we'll make through it. We'll see what happens. But he's not been fit since we played you guys. Well, he went off when we played with you guys in the FA Cup final. He's not been back.
Oh, that's ridiculous. But guys, if you do need a centre back, we do have a few up for sale. Could do a loan deal as well. We got you guys for the year. Kurt Zuma, an amazing centre back. I've never had any criticism about him. Amazing ability on the ball, vertical jumps, amazing. He's got one of the best headers in the game, and only £30 million as well. Be perfect for you guys.
Sounds like our perfect signing, huh? It Sounds like the right money.
Go for it, man. He's on the cheap too. We'll throw in Malang Sarr as well for free too.
Yeah. You'll send back Drinkwater as well. Oh, he's been on fire over preseason.
And no, Drinkwater's had a good preseason, you know.
I told you,
can't lie. You guys have to pay a bit more to get him. I can't lie.
From what I seen in the friendly, anyway, I didn't see any of it at all. But I'm still gonna run with it. He was being carried by Bakayoko. That's what I heard.
Carried,
yeah, carried, man, innit? Yeah.
Man, we had 10 players try to carry Bakayoko, and we still couldn't do it on Wednesday. That game was horrendous, man. You're talking about the Tottenham game, right?
Sorry, I'm just running jokes. I didn't see either of them. I'm just kidding.
Right, we'll talk about the Tottenham game. What's it? Wayne, on a serious level, man, get well soon. I'm glad you're watching the stream anyway, man. You gave me a big scare to... Yeah, I'll talk to you about off the stream, man. But Wayne, get well soon, man. We'll see you on the streams too. Everyone else, the comment section as well. Send Wayne your best wishes, man. Big up yourself, bro.
Wayne, get well soon, man. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, the
Chelsea ain't no joke. Ain't no joke.
Yeah, bro, I'm just glad he's all right. But the Chelsea-Tottenham game, first half, we absolutely dominated them, battered them all across the field. They had nothing to offer us creatively. Should have been more than 1-0, but Timo Werner attacks. It is what it is. Like I've already said this season, he's not getting the same sort of patience from me. He needs to put the ball back in the back of the net. But first off, we're all over them. Kante was taking the piss out of their midfield. Kovacic was balling out. Ziyech was dominating. Havertz was amazing. And then we switched our lineup up in the second half, which is understandable because it's still pre-season. You've got players that aren't at full fitness yet. All the German players had to come off like immediately after the second half, and it is what it is. But you saw the whole difference between the first team and the lone army in that game, because we brought on Bakayoko, we brought on Kennedy, we brought on Tammy Abraham, we brought on who else did we bring? Zappa Costa, Malang Sarr, and they were all just horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. And we dropped a 2-0 lead to Tottenham at home. Could have been 3-2 if Ampadu didn't clear a shot off the line. All it just showed is most of these men are not playing for Chelsea. And there's reasons why they aren't playing for Chelsea. But they have their purpose. We loan them out. We get 5-10 million off them for the year. And then rinse and repeat at the start of the next season. Just they ain't making the squad.
Chelsea way, innit?
Yeah, and that's the way we're making our profit at the very least. Like we've kept ourselves sustainable through the loan army. Bakayoko, for all his horrendous ability on the ball, has still repaid his transfer fee and loan fees. So I can't really say 35 million.
Still a lot though. Maybe
it's a lot, but we paid it all back. Which, to be honest, I think we're still owed a bit more for the performances that you've had, because we were fleeced by Monaco for this guy. But I mean, at least he's getting us money back at the very least. But fuck that friendly, man. I hope get rid of half of them and we move on to next week, because that second half was absolutely ridiculous. What? Give me 1 second. What was the first thing I wanted to go through? I wanted to go through the Kane news, because obviously we've all heard the news throughout the week that Harry Kane hasn't turned up to training. He's looking to try and push through a move to Man City. And the move isn't going through. And I feel like Harry Kane's now having to walk back to Tottenham Hotspur with his tail tucked between his legs, and he's got to apologise. I don't know if you guys have seen the statement that he's just dropped an hour ago. I will put it up on the big screen for you guys. He says, "It's almost been 10 years since I made my Spurs debut. For every one of those years, you, the fans, have shown me total support and love, or bollocks like that. So it hurts to read some of the comments that have been made this week questioning my professionalism. While I won't go into specifics of the situation, I wanted to clarify that I would never and have never refused to train. I will be returning to the club tomorrow as planned. I wouldn't do anything to jeopardize the relationship I have with the fans who have given me such unwavering support during my time in the club. This has always been the case, as it is today." First off, this is the biggest load of bollocks I've ever read in my life.
You know what? I was thinking the exact same thing. Would we not respect him more if he came out and just gave us the reals? If he just dropped a real statement and told us really and truly what happened.
I had to go. It didn't work. I'm coming back to Tottenham. Don't worry.
Yeah. If it wasn't you being unprofessional, why was you fined by your club? If you did nothing wrong, why did your club fine you? Does he think that we didn't see what happened? Did he not know that we were all watching this? You got fined by your club. Therefore, Spurs think you did something wrong, whether you did or you didn't. Even in that statement, you haven't come out and said why you did it.
One sec, you're breaking up. Say it again.
Break up on my back. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like with him, him with well, I was like, Harry Kane with training. Like you were fined by your club, so clearly your club thinks you did something wrong. Like, does he not know that we witnessed all this happen, that it came out that Spurs fined you? And he's even in the statement, he's not stated as to why he wasn't at training. Even if it was something personal, if he turned around in that statement and said, "All right, something personal."
Yeah, what was the word he used? While I won't go into specifics of the situation, bro, you have been MIA for 4 days.
He went golf with Gary Neville and told him all about the mission.
Yes, you said. And then you turned around and what's the one player? Gary Neville loaded the question and you fell for it. What is the one player that you would like to play with and you would score more goals with? And he said Kevin De Bruyne. I knew he was going to say Kevin De Bruyne. I knew Gary Neville was looking for him to say Kevin De Bruyne. I do that all the time on here. I ask certain questions knowing the answer is going to come up and cause an issue. You know what I'm saying? Gary Neville does it. Nobody says anything. I do it. I'm the bad guy. It's like, he know how he worded that question. He knew what he was. I knew he was going to say Kevin De Bruyne. As I was watching it, I'm like, are you going to fall for this? And he fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker.
I'm going to say Todd Cantwell, is he?
There
It's
we
just,
Imagine-
you know what
imagine
he
came
could have
out-
done? He could have said more in it. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, he could have named more than one name, but he just named De Bruyne. Don't worry, yeah, I'm not slandering De Bruyne. Like, yeah, he could have named more than one, but he just named one. That's it.
Oh, I think Jan's connection's not working. One
Yeah,
sec,
it's
I'll
not
give her a
working.
sec.
Yeah, it's cool and that.
Yeah,
But,
that
like,
was another thing I saw in there as well. He said he's returning tomorrow as planned, but the whole consensus that we were seeing was that he was meant to be back on Monday,
Yeah.
and everyone's saying he hasn't showed up to training. If he was meant to be at training on another day, we would have known that.
Also, an
Exactly.
update on Messi situation.
well, where's
Fab
this
just
going
tweeted
on?
that just now. People in the comments are saying so. Shout out, guys. But yeah,
Oh,
They're
is
gonna
that what
try
you
and
meant
Leo
by
Messi.
Fabrizio treat? Okay, I thought he was talking
Yeah.
about something Chelsea related. My bad,
No.
Ali. I didn't mean to block you on that level.
apparently, from what I've seen as well, the 10th of August, they've booked out the Eiffel Tower, and the last time they did that was for the Neymar signing. So
The 10th of August. Okay, so 4 days' time. PSG
4
are
days'
confident
time.
since the last hours to sign Leo Messi. Negotiations are progressing well, up to financial fair play approval. FFP, that's such a throwback, man. That's not even taken seriously nowadays.
yeah,
PSG are convinced they can complete the agreement soon. No contact from Chelsea as of now. Chelsea are focused on Lukaku. I don't even know why our name's involved in this.
yeah, I've no idea as well.
Why is our name involved in this Messi scenario? Like we were ever going to sign this guy. Do you know how many people are saying in the comment section as well? Let's talk about Lionel Messi to Chelsea. Bro, I don't mind talking about it, but I don't know what you want us to talk about. Like
Yeah.
Messi isn't coming to Chelsea. Like we've been talking about wage structure and everything like that. I know you do break your wage structure for Messi, but I don't see us doing that. Not out of the blue. Right while we're trying to get Lukaku in, while we're still trying to get a DM into the club. There's no chance. It's not going to happen.
Yeah,
We're
you
focusing
know
on
it's not
Lukaku. We've got our other options. And we've also got more than our fair share of wingers and number 10s at the club.
Mhm.
So
true.
there's no reason for us to go for Lionel Messi. I mean, of course, he's better than all of them that we already have. That goes without saying. But he's not coming to Chelsea. Like,
Yeah,
I'd
that's
love
a
it just like the next guy would. But no, it's not happening.
Yeah, he isn't coming to Chelsea. Like I said, the only thing I'd say about you lot is, yeah, you added when it broke. We was asking people in the comments, and like you are, I would say Chelsea are one of the dark horses,
Man
but no, it's
City,
PSG.
Chelsea
It's
second.
PSG City. They're the two obvious
Yeah.
ones. Then
See,
after
that's
that,
the thing.
you lot
They
got
said
more.
our name was there too, but I was like,
Nah.
really?
Did you see
Us?
the list? Did you see the
It's
list though? And like
it's
Newcastle
because,
was
man,
75-1.
It's
What?
because Pep came out and said he's not coming, so they have to try and make a competition somewhere. So they're throwing whoever's name. And the thing is, let's be real, Flores. After Man City, it's probably Chelsea.
Yes. Yeah.
So
That is true. And like I said, I see Newcastle on the list 75-1. I was like, what? I
No,
was
they
like,
really
what's
just put
happening?
all the oil clubs together and just said,
They
you
put-
all want Messi.
But why would Newcastle, no disrespect, why would Newcastle on the list? What happened? What did I miss? I know I missed a week of like football news to the point where Newcastle are currently got 7 favorites for. They were ahead of us. Legit.
What for Messi?
Yeah, the list I seen, they were above us. Swear down.
Jesus
No word of
Christ.
a lie.
I thought it was
People just
more
need to show.
realistic Messi going to United or to Liverpool than us.
Liverpool, absolutely not. They can't even afford John McGinn. But like
They've
us,
spent-
yes, it makes sense.
They've been one signing, man.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah.
broke as hell, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they
Yo.
are, innit? That the whole LeBron and LeBron deal and Mbappe could be going there.
Yeah,
when-
but you lot have
Yeah.
money though. I feel like
Yeah,
he could
of
have gone to you
No, no, no.
guys.
Both makes sense. Anytime someone a caliber of this player on that type of money, because people know United are stupid enough to always pay this type of money, we're always going to be in the conversation. Is he coming to Old Trafford? Absolutely not. No.
And the thing
I
is,
like
your
how
wage
you do
structure's a mess anyway.
Yeah,
So it wouldn't
exactly.
even make too much difference.
Messi just adds, this is pouring fuel on the fire. You know what I'm saying? And that's stupidness. It's not happening. Like, but yes, we'll always be in
Think
the
the
conversation.
Glaziers will make one final push for Messi then? Because I can't lie, the more I'm talking about, it, the more I actually think it would be a better move.
It makes sense, but it ain't happening.
It's not happening, fam. It's not happening. We're not signing Messi and that. Yes, the Glazers have done a lot unexpected in my eyes in this window, but no, we are not signing Lionel Messi. No. You know what I'm
By
saying?
unexpected,
What?
it means drain the shit out of your club.
Yes, pretty much so. Yes. That's literally what it is. I don't even want to see it as a fan, yes, but it's like when you think about it logically, it's like you don't want to see Messi at United under Oli as a football fan.
I can't
You
see
don't
Messi.
want
Oh,
to
as
come
team
on, man.
viewer.
Even
Team viewer on
Ole
his
would get a
shirt.
tune out of
Like,
Messi.
You don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? In that, listen to me when I'm saying it's clearly Lewis in it. That's something you, as a
Why
football fan,
don't
you
I?
don't
Because
see.
I'm hearing Ole wants to play more attacking football this season
Yeah,
anyway.
it's great, and I want to be a millionaire, but here we are. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
in
more
that?
Ollie ball,
You
innit?
always get what you want. Look at this dickhead. The first thing he says, and that more ball in it. I hate this guy.
Oh, Ollie ball. Oh, I heard what this prick in the top middle said earlier on. Oh, even better without Ryan. Yeah. Even better without Ryan. Great show, yeah.
What?
Fucking prick.
I
Innit?
had the best 17
Acting all
minutes
hard there. We
before
got
you
Rice the
joined
whole
Shameless.
fam, yeah.
Yeah. I had the best 17 minutes on Shameless since before you joined, you get me? And now you hear it's just, you get me, nosedive, but no, Messi is
You know what's
it's
annoying?
got
Yeah,
PSG.
we were gonna do Shameless last week, and we didn't. So
Yeah.
if we'd have done it last week without flaws, I could have said that was the best show ever. But obviously, I can't because we never did it.
Wasn't in it. There you go, in it. The universe didn't want it to happen, fam. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's
You
got
know-
a
Deal with that fresh trim as well, my guy. You know.
Thanks, man. No, appreciate it. No. Where's your trim? I can't see you. Camera's off, man.
I didn't get a trim, bro. Now it's a bit dodgy in it at the moment, and I'm eating at the same time in it. I'll probably come on camera soon.
Fair enough.
That's calm, fam. We can keep the camera.
Nah,
off,
what
but
you
he's
eating,
like,
bruv?
Yeah, why are you eating?
No, what
Just a
you
bit of
eating?
pizza, bro. Bit of leftover
Oh,
pizza.
What pizza?
You're gonna say pineapple, innit?
Plain pizza,
Oh,
innit?
what? Just plain
Plain
pizza.
Oh,
no
margarita.
pepperoni,
Just bread.
no
Pizza,
barbecue.
bread.
What is it? Just bread
No
with
sauce,
tomato
no
puree
cheese.
on it? Like, what is going on? This guy eating
Plain
pizza.
pizza, bro.
Normal
You can't.
pizza,
You,
yeah. How
you,
do
you
suddenly
can't. You
turn
cussing out
into
Ollie
food-
ball. That's an
food
Ollie ball
recipe or
pizza
food
right
idea?
there. Just margarita, bro.
That's
Nothing
what that
else.
is. Ollie ball pizza.
Actually, that's an
Ollie ball
FSG pizza right there.
That is a FSG pizza. Can't afford no toppings like they can't afford
Yeah.
players. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Exactly that.
Oh,
They
I was-
drawn pepperoni on
Oh,
like
what have I come
permanent
into
marker.
now? What have I come
You
into
can't even
now?
afford John McGinn from Villa and that. Even Villa splashing.
I did have Burger
You know
King
what I'm saying?
earlier on, to be fair.
What did you have for
Yeah, I
Burger
can't
King?
lie. I
Plain
was
burger?
looking for Liverpool transfer news, and it's like the 5th week in a row where it's like there's nothing. There's
nothing going on.
absolutely
Bro, I
what's
don't
what's
even
happening
know,
with
innit?
you, man,
Like,
with
I'm
the
not even
summer?
looking
Because you
forward
should
to
be
it.
pissed off with this.
Really should.
Bro, I don't even. I'm not even looking forward to next week, the season starting.
Crystal
I
Palace have had a
give
better
shit,
window
innit?
than
Like,
you.
Yeah, facts. These man signed Kanate,
Everyone's
and that
had
was
a
that.
better week than us. Even Arsenal probably had a better week than us.
Yeah, they have.
That's
And that's
when
saying
Arsenal have a better
something.
week transfer
Have
wise.
they? Arsenal are in the same position you guys are in, where it's
Yeah,
like I
it's both
don't
of
want
you.
to
They've had
see
At least
three
this.
Arsenal had
transfers.
Ben White, and I've been linked with
They
Madison.
overpaid
Like,
massively.
At least.
And
Yeah, but
Madison
you
will get
lost-
onto later.
You lot signed Kanate. He's better than Ben White, sure.
yeah, but that was like
He's
3
buying
months
part
ago.
two.
That was like 2-3 months ago.
It's, I swear,
We
man.
signed
He's
him before
buying
the
part
season
two.
even ended, pretty much.
It's great to see Liverpool in the mud. That's where they deserve to be. The reason why nothing's going on because no one don't want to go there. That's why. You've been to the
Right,
right side.
yeah.
of the
So why
Yes,
does no one want? Why? What's happening with Liverpool's transfer activity this summer? Why have you lot been so quiet?
Yeah, what's going on, Ryan?
Because our owners are pagans, innit? That's why. It's literally like, you know what it is? They just can't
got a good
afford any.
point.
Like, you know what the thing is that's pissing me off the most is we're not bringing plays in. It's we're not even getting Deadwood out. Like Shaqiri and Origi is still here. Like, I don't even think we're going to get rid of Origi. I think Shaqiri will go in it because we set some price on him, like a £12 million price tag on him the other day. I think Lazio or someone were interested in him, but like, we need to get him out. And it's like I think we're selling Nat Phillips soon. I heard somewhere to like Brighton or something. He's been linked. We could get some half decent money for him, and that would probably like raise the funds for like John McGinn or something in it, like Scott McGinn, like Flawless says in it. Like these are the types of plays we're going for now, in it. Like we've still been.
I heard you lot been trying to sell Origi, but clubs aren't reaching your valuation.
Hard, no one wants him. That's the problem. No one wants him.
You know the deepest thing is he's only 15 million, and people still don't want him. Like,
Bro, I'd say
deep
it's not
this, right?
15 quid
That's
at
the
the moment.
valuation fee that we have for Mishi Batshuayi, and no one will reach that one.
Is better than.
He is not better than Origi. He's not better than Origi. I'm not hearing that.
Well, that's the thing.
No, Ryan, he's not better than Origi on any level.
Nah, I think Batshuayi is better than him still.
What does
Origi's
Mishi
terrible.
have over Origi?
I don't know, but
I can't believe this is an argument, you know. I can't believe
Origi,
this.
man, Origi's
We're arguing
useless,
over
innit? Like,
Origi and Batshuayi.
this is what
Yeah,
it's
this
come
is
to,
genuine
innit?
trash v
Welcome to
garbage.
Shameless FC.
This is trash v garbage, but my garbage stinks more than yours. No chance.
Is this
What does Origi have? What does Batshuayi have that Origi doesn't have?
Bro, I don't even know. They both barely play anyway. It's like, what's the point? They both, I haven't even seen enough of him. But Batshuayi, he's not even good either, though. That's the thing. But
is Batshuayi a better finisher?
I would take anyone
at least
over
a fox
Origi at the moment.
Batshuayi is a better finisher with his first touch. You give him anything more than one touch, he's losing the ball.
He's a better fox in the box, I would
the
say.
Crystal Palace team. Benteke was played ahead of him.
I'd have Benteke over Origi at the moment.
You know what? This is how bad. And
I've had Benteke before.
This is how non-existent Liverpool's transfer is, that we're debating whether who's better out of Origi and Batshuayi.
Thing is, I know he's sending shots at Liverpool, but I ain't even got any ammunition to fire back though, because at least they're signing like Sancho and Varane, innit? Oh, this is dead, man. I'm not even looking forward to next week, innit? Fuck's sake.
If you lot do want a better striker, we can give you Michy Batshuayi though. He's only 15 million.
How's he? How both of these men like 50 million and no one wants to
Bro, I
pay?
take Tammy Abraham over all of them.
23 million.
Tabby is better than both of them. That's a fact.
Tammy Abraham's better than both of
30
them.
million. You already know. Like, there's open season on him. Whoever gets him first, bruv.
Like, we're still being lit with Saul, like we have been for like 2 months, innit? But, like, there's something like, apparently, I heard something like Liverpool and Atletico have kind of agreed on a fee, but then Saul wants mega wages or something in it, and like they're not prepared to give him those. So it's just something like, I don't know, it's just messed up in it. Like,
the sound of guest thing did go very quiet very quickly.
Yeah, no, but the thing is with that, it goes quiet, then there's talk again, then it goes quiet, and then there's talk again. Like, it's really weird with him, because I think didn't Atletico sign DePaul or something, and that's why they want to get rid of Saul. So it's like, apparently we've agreed a bid with Atletico, like there's no problem with the fee, but it's problem with like his wages and stuff that they're not prepared to pay, because he's on like quite a lot of wages. So like, I don't know, innit? I actually think we'll get someone in. God knows who it will be, to be fair. I actually have no clue. If I'm being honest, if you're telling me we're going to get one player in, I think it will probably be Saul, in it. But like, it could be like Jared Bowen for all I know, innit?
It might be.
Could be like a Jared Bowen guy, innit? Can you believe that? Being England champions of England, champions of Europe in the past 3 years, and we're being lit with Jared Bowen, you know.
Show's over for a minute. Welcome to it down here with us, man. It's over.
We won the Premier League one season just to get linked with Ashley Barnes and Peter Crouch the next time.
I remember that, and Andy Carroll.
Oh, 2017, man. 17-18, yeah. Andy Carroll was linked to. He's the worst one of the lot. West Ham and Liverpool through and through, and you're getting that Wallad in my club. I'm good.
As well. Like, if you got one,
Drinkwater, I always say, if he was 15 million, I wouldn't have a single bad word to say about him. It's just he was 35 million. 20 million way too much.
Here's the thing, though.
And we went and got Bakayoko for 5 million extra, and then we put him in a pivot, and then we wondered why we finished fifth.
I thought Bakayoko had left time ago.
Nah, they still wheeled him out in front of everyone at Stamford Bridge like it was 2017 again, just for him to give the ball away in 40 seconds.
I need to watch this game and that. With this
Bro,
specifically just Bakayoko.
I was here for the throwback. I stood there and I was like, all right, cool. Bakayoko's on the pitch. It's a new start. 4 years gone. Let's go. And then 40 seconds away, gives the ball away and slips on his ass. Nah, get him out. Get rid.
I watched highlights.
40 seconds.
I watched highlights of that Chelsea Tottenham game. Yeah, I even saw like Bakayoko play like a 3-yard pass to like Alonso. Bro, it was the easiest pass, and he made it, but it looked like he tried so hard to make it. Do you get what I mean? It was like
he struggled. I'm telling you, he's only good for sticking his leg out.
He put so much effort into making that 3-yard pass. Honestly, that's how I knew this guy's such a bad footballer.
Oh shit, we got some Romelu Lukaku updates. Let's go.
What's going on?
Damasio reporting saying R9 to Chelsea is getting closer. Chelsea are preparing to send 2 proposals to Inter. What, am I wrong on that? R9. It's a new name for him, man. Run with it.
Blasphemous, man.
Big up Daniel as well, saying Bakayoko makes Fred look world class. Bakayoko makes me look world class, and I'm horrendous. I'll send you some Imperial War videos.
Bakayoko or McTominay?
McTominay.
You reckon? You're
Bakayoko's the worst player I've watched play live.
Really?
It's not even like a debate. Like Morata was horrendous, and Zappacosta's had some stinkers, but no, Bakayoko.
had a few decent games from what I remember.
Everyone just remembers his goal against what's it called? What's their name? Karabag. That's it. The one where it's the cross that went into the back of the net. Well, what do you mean? Come on, R9. Like, am I wrong? His first letter is R, and he's gonna wear the number 9 for us when Tammy leaves. So he's R9.
Call him
no one else
R9
has that
or
name.
something, not R9.
I'm just waiting for I was gonna wait for Flores to come back and I'll leave that.
This is worse than the day Miroslav Klose broke his record.
This is absolute blasphemous, isn't it? Like
Lukaku
your AC
to Chelsea.
Maldini one. Boys, this is ridiculous. No, he's not R9. You know what I'm saying?
You're
You need to put
flawless.
something else.
Flawless.
He is R9.
Surely it should be
I still think
L9.
that Bakayoko
He's
would
Second name,
dominate.
isn't it?
It's like what?
RL9. He's RL9. That's what he is.
RL9, yeah, that's why I said we should call it RL9. Not
Alright,
R9.
then Ronaldo is RN9, seeing as his surname's Nazario.
Yeah, whatever, innit? You know what I'm saying? We don't even refer to him as R9 anyway. That's just Ronaldo.
Really?
Brazilian Ronaldo.
Everyone always says either Ronaldo or R9. So they go for
R9 or
Cristiano
CR7.
Ronaldo and then
Or
R9.
Brazilian
Yeah, it's more
Ronaldo.
CR. That's the one that I hear more often is what Neil just said.
I'm gonna be real.
CR7.
CR7 died. I don't hear that name anymore.
No,
I
I
just
still
call
hear
him
CR7.
I was calling
I
him Ronaldo,
barely
like.
hear that, man.
He's solidified in it. Like he's like we're not. This is not what we're doing. We're not putting Lukaku in the same bracket as either Ronaldo. Like no,
Do that.
this is.
We
not what
are
we're doing.
putting him in the same bracket either. He's creating his own legacy at Chelsea.
Yeah, let him do that. Yeah, we'll see when he lands. We'll see.
You know,
how he
it's
does.
going to be so obvious what happens with Lukaku. He'll start off by banging goals against like the crap sides, innit? Like he'll probably score 2 against Palace on the opening day if he plays. But then he'll get found out when he goes to like City away or something, innit? Like it's just obvious.
I think he'll do all right. For
We
you,
must be
Lukaku.
mad. You know he's coming to your ground in a few weeks, so
Yo, I'm not
I'd mind
scared
my
about
tongue on
that, you know.
R9 before
I'm
he
not
comes
scared.
and
I know
puts
Lukaku
Van
won't
Dijk
turn
in the
up
spliff
that
again.
Lukaku's
was
not
that?
turning up. Lukaku never turns up at Anfield. He's not turning up in that game.
Tuchel will get the best out of him. I don't doubt that for a second because Tuchel's
Mourinho
smart enough to me
couldn't.
to know. To me, but I don't think. Yeah, Mourinho couldn't, but I think Tuchel's smart enough to get the right get the most out of him. That's what I'd say.
Scared of Lukaku, innit? I just don't
It's not
rate the guy.
skirting. Again, no. Ryan, you know, we actually agree on something. Like, I
Yeah.
don't rate him that highly either. But I've always said, play him in a 2, you're going to get the most out of him. And Tuchel is smart enough to.
Do you think they
Tuchel's
will?
not going to play him up front by himself. Yes. He's not going to play him in a
Doubters
sort of
and
2-3-1.
non-believers.
If he plays
I
in the
even
two, it's a
believe him.
different story.
That's my
Yeah.
point. He's not going to play him then. You're not going to see Chelsea go to a 4-2-3-1 and play Lukaku up top. To me, Tuchel's too smart for that. That is suicide.
No, I don't see us play 4-2-3-1. I
Yeah.
see us either playing 3 at the back, a 3-5-2,
3-5-2.
maybe a 4-2-2,
Yes.
or
Yeah.
correct
See,
me if I'm
I-
wrong. I haven't seen Tuchel
I can
play
see the
4-2-3-1
4-2-2.
that much.
I was just using that as an example. You see, the point I'm making is all the systems that you just named there, all the formations end in 2. Look, he's gonna play him in a 2, whether it's 4-2-2, whether it's a 3-5-2 or a 3-4-3. He's not going to play Lukaku up top by himself.
They
Tuchel's
saw what
too
happened
smart
to
for that.
Belgium.
Yes, when you play him up front by himself, his best game for Belgium was when they changed to a 3-5-2 and they played split strikers. And Lukaku played from the right and he set up a goal and got. I think he set up a goal and he
Doku?
scored in one of the games. Yeah, and Doku was playing, I think, the other side.
Mhm.
And that's what changed because before that, he wasn't good. Again, I say this all the time. Lukaku in the 2, you get the most out of him. And Tuchel seems like a smart manager and he's clever enough to do that. I love for you lot to
I
switch
feel like we could
formations
do
later
that
on.
anyway. We could do 3-4-1-2. We could
Yes.
do 3-5-2. We could do a 4-2-2.
All
Like, I
makes
want to
sense.
see how Timo Werner plays next to him because Werner can create so much space for him, and Lukaku can feed him as well. My only question with them in the pair is Werner needs to finish.
It
What
could
was that?
suit him still. Lukaku's a player that needs space and time, so it could suit him having Werner next to him, definitely. Like,
Who
well,
played
if you play,
for
like
Everton?
Flo said, if you play Lukaku up front on his own,
I think he
you-
played in a 1 at Everton.
I think he did, but
played
you
on
know,
his own
He
at
did. He
I
played
think
in
he
a
did.
1 at Everton.
but you know what the difference is? That's Everton.
That,
You're not under
that's the team
scrutiny.
that we're
You're
going to
not under
counter attack all the time and playing.
You're not under the scrutiny. You're not under the same scrutiny as you are playing for Chelsea,
A Man United or in
Manchester United.
Everton. I mean Chelsea.
'cause-
Sorry.
Because I think when I think back and I remember his Everton career, all the times Manchester United play him, he played Everton. I don't remember him doing anything.
Same when he
I don't
played
remember a moment.
Liverpool a lot.
You all know this as a Liverpool fan, Ryan, in the derbies. Did he do anything in the Merseyside derbies that you remember? I don't remember.
He
him
never
doing
did anything at Anfield. He did like a couple of things at Goodison against us, but never at Anfield.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That's
Never
a
at
fair point.
Anfield.
Just there we go. I didn't even.
The
I
only
didn't even
time he turned
actually
up
read
for
this.
the only time he turned up at Anfield was for West Brom in the last 10 minutes. He's never turned up at Anfield with United and Everton. He always struggles in those games.
Okay. No, I
Yeah,
hear what
but
you're
to be
saying.
honest, like when Jose was there, like they just had a string of 0-0s there. But that's
True.
because Jose always plays very defensive when he
Oh,
goes.
yeah, Jose made those games dead. I remember. Yeah, Jose made.
So
those
that's why
games dead.
I can't really. I can. If you're still around, hop on. Like you haven't really missed too much. If you're busy, you're busy. Don't worry. But like, hop on. I sent you the link anyway. But yeah, that's why I don't really take his record at United against top 6 sides into account because they come to top 6 away game and they just sit back. That's how Jose always operates. It was the same thing when he was with us. Tuchel, I think, is going to be a lot more free flowing, and he's also going to come with a point to prove. Because one of the biggest reasons why he's coming as well is because he knows what the media reception was to him last time, and that's half the reason why he didn't want to come in the first place. But now that Inter Milan are trying to push him out, he wants to come back and like show everyone in England exactly how much he's changed. And I feel like he's really motivated. And when you got a player on this level of motivation, I feel like he's just destined to succeed. I can't lie to you guys, especially with how much he's used to the Premier League football as well.
I can definitely see him being successful. I've said this. So how you lot? Yes, 100%.
I'd say he scored against AC Milan and Juve in Serie A as well. So he does.
One
turn
sec,
up to
you man.
big
One
games
sec.
too. Yeah, no worries, man. That's cool. I didn't even go through what the full article was saying. It said Lukaku's Chelsea's getting closer. Chelsea are preparing to send 2 proposals to Inter in the next few hours. 105 million plus Zappa Costa, or 110 to 50 million straight cash. Inter will decide. Chelsea are likely to land Lukaku with a total offer of 115 million. So, okay, so what the main thing was is Chelsea wanted to try and do cash plus a player, but Inter Milan just want straight cash. So, the whole point of this negotiation was trying to get this done before Sunday. And I think tomorrow we're just going to give them 2 offers to pick for. And if we're going to give them one being a player plus cash option and one being a cash option, they're just going to pick the cash option. So it's likely we're going to get Lukaku for about 115, 120 million euros. And that should be done by the end of the weekend. So we'll finally have a striker in. And I know we've been waiting for this for the last 3 months, but I'm glad we got the right one. I know we're talking about Erling Haaland for the last month and a half, but I already said I want someone that hits the ground running and someone who has experience, and that's what Romelu Lukaku has. So I'm excited for the season. I can't lie, man. I'm really looking forward to this. And as soon as this is done too, we can get Tammy Abraham out the door. Because the only reason why he hasn't left yet is because we need to confirm that the striker is coming through. If he comes
Who's
through
he
now,
going to, do you reckon?
Tammy Abraham will be gone. What was that?
Who's Tammy going to? Do you reckon? Where do you think he'll go?
Was it Atalanta I saw?
Atlanta are the latest club that have been interested. But my biggest worry about them is can they afford Tammy's wages? Because he wants 130k a week. And that's like, yeah, he's not worth that. Arsenal want a loan with an obligation to buy, which honestly, I think we're going to have to start to look towards at this rate. Southampton might be interested now Danny Ings is gone. Villa probably aren't interested anymore. Who else? Who else has said they're interested? I know you lot on United inquired interest, but that's probably gone by now. That's not happening. And that's about it, really. But there's a few clubs that are interested. Yeah, Jester said as well, talk scheduled for Monday between Atlanta and Chelsea for Tammy Abraham. But I don't think their negotiations are the problem. I think it's Tammy Abraham and Atlanta because he wants 130k a week. And I just don't know if they have the supplies for that.
They're similar to Leicester, I think, at Atalanta, the way they do business and stuff. So they get players in, train them up, sell them on for bigger money. And I can't see them paying 130k, really can't, a week. Because that's even more in euros. What, 175, 180 euros? It's a lot of money. He's worth it, but I can't see them like doing that.
I think Tammy would do really well at Atalanta, to be fair. I think he'd do well. They've got a top coach. It's Gasperini, I think. He's their coach. Is it Gasperini? Yeah, I think. Correct me in the comments, people, if I'm wrong, but I'm sure it's him. He's a top coach. Like they play good football. Like, I think he'll get the best out of Tammy. Like I think he'll. That's
nearly 160k euros. That's ridiculous. Okay, yeah, he ain't going.
Not worth that still.
Yeah. I think if he reduced his wages potentially.
I'm pronouncing it wrong. Fuck's sakes.
Yeah,
Atalanta.
Atlanta.
Cool.
like
Atalanta.
I
like
keep
the
mixing them
American
both
city.
up. Yeah, I keep mixing them both up.
I used
All right.
to. It's all good.
All right, safe for that. I'm going to try and hold that. Atalanta, right, cool. I'll try and remember that if we ever face them or something like that.
So have
But
you not? This is going to be your first signing of the window, right, Lewis?
no, well, we got Marcus Betlinelli in from Fulham, but
But in terms of your first big signing, like no,
Yeah.
possible signing.
it'll be our first big signing. But I think we're only going to make Lukaku's going to come in. Kunde should be coming in regardless of whether we sell Kurt Zuma or not. And then we should be bringing in Chouameni as a DM, and that will be us done for the summer. We've done all our transfer activity late, but we've done all that we needed to do.
Yeah, because
So
you don't
that's
really need a
fine.
lot. You don't need a lot, to be fair. Like you've got a good team, good squad there. So yeah, you only really need Lukaku and Kunde, and you sorted.
Yeah, it was about just filling out the certain areas of our squad, and that's all that we needed to do anyway. Yes,
Yeah.
Cam, what are you telling me, bro?
Yes. Well gone.
How you been, man? How's your week been?
Been all right, man. Just chilling, innit? Just trying to sort my life out, sort myself out, sort everything out. You know how it goes.
Yeah, I hear that. Life's just gonna life and everything like that. But how's the week been in terms of Arsenal? Because I feel like you're in the same position as Ryan, where it's just like you don't really want the season to start right now.
Bro, I don't really care, to be honest. I'll be honest with you. The problem is, yeah, Arsenal fans, I'm not saying accept it, but Arsenal fans need to just...
Oh, is he back? I was enjoying that without him.
Yeah, it's Cam. Wow.
Arsenal fans need to sort of not accept it nicely, kind-heartedly, but they need to accept under the cronkies, yeah, we ain't gonna be doing shit, bro. The fact that we've given Xhaka a
I
new
was
deal,
going to say that.
it just proves to me, bruv. I'll be honest with
Oh
you.
shit! You gave him a new contract.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got like his new 4-year contract or something, like crazy
Hey.
like that.
But Cam, say you signed him up to a new contract to sell him on.
Bruv, I don't care. We signed him
They've
to a
given
new
him more money.
Mad.
Giving him more money,
You signed Xhaka to a new contract, man. Oh,
I can't
my
wait for
I
this
will love to
documentary.
see the way Babs will
I
spin
just
this.
think,
I'm hoping for next week to see the way Babs tries to spin this 100%.
Oh, he'll
I
spin
bet
it
he
somewhere,
didn't even have a wedding to go to. I bet he didn't even have a
He'd
wedding.
rather get married himself than talk about the Xhaka
Granny
transfer.
Xhaka. Was he not like nailed on to go Roma?
Yeah, he was going Roma. But Arsenal, I think, did get enough
because
for him.
because Arsenal, standard self, think Xhaka was worth like 22 mil or something. They weren't accepting the 13 million pound bid.
Mad.
So,
Yo, Cam, you sound depressed about it. You all right, fam?
bro,
You sound depressed.
it's not even right. You know, it's not. I'm not even depressed about it. I've just after I saw that go through, and I said, yeah, man, you know what? Yeah,
You're broken.
I won't even lie. But I can't see this fucking team doing nothing for the next 15, 20 years, bro.
No,
We've been there.
on a level, and not even taking the piss and everything. Because I was speaking to Robbie about this. I get what you're saying about the situation with Arsenal, and I completely understand that you lot not bringing in any like big transfer names as well is like going to leave you in a very bad position in terms of motivations for next season. But you lot don't have European football, and that's a very big factor going into the season. You've got so many free midweeks, one game a week for the majority of the season. Like, I'm not sure what you guys' aims for the season are, but if you're talking about trying to finish about, let's say, 5th, 6th, maybe compete for top 4 as well, like, I wouldn't be surprised if Arsenal are up there. Like, I see them as dark horses. I'm not even trying to say that to take the piss. I think not having Champions League football, no European football is a very big advantage for them, and no one's speaking about it enough.
But when you say dark horses, to what though? To what?
That's what I'm
Top
saying.
four.
The problem is, I've been wanting this season to happen with no European football for like a good 5-6 years now, bro. I've been wanting this one season to come for a good 5-6 years, bro. Because I've always said it, bro. Arsenal need to take a break out of Europe for a year or two and literally just focus on the league. Because the fact that we've got European games, it's an extra few games there where we know we're not going to do fuck all anyway. We're not going to go end up on winning it because we never do. So
Aye.
for me, I'm glad we ain't got European football, but the way this business is happening in this transfer window, oh my lord, I would not be surprised if we finish 8th again.
Yeah, because when you say
Sorry.
dark horses, Lewis, what did you dark horses for? What you saying? Top 6?
Well, yeah, we'll say top 6 because I don't think
Why
top
did you
4 is
ask him?
happening.
No,
Yeah,
I know
that's
you
yeah.
were. It just sounds weird, doesn't it? Like this is still Arsenal we're talking about, innit? Dark horses for top 6, like. No, it
it's
used
great.
to be, man.
It's great.
Imagine
to
saying
hear.
that 2006.
Yeah, facts. It's fantastic to hear. You know what I'm saying? It's music.
Even
to my
like
ears. I love it.
2012 times, you wouldn't be saying that.
Yeah, British music is,
When they have like Shamak and these guys.
It is because we're bad too, isn't it? I
well,
think
why
you,
did
get me? You like help me feel better.
better?
It just helps me feel better. You know what I'm saying?
I
Because
can't
know that
wait
it's
for
like
this
that my club's
documentary.
in.
This documentary is going to be hilarious. Oh,
I can't wait. I'm looking forward
this
to
is
it.
Xhaka signing a new deal.
I bet you are. I bet you're looking emotional to it, bro.
As long as it's not I would hate my club to do it. I've said this. You know what I'm saying? Unless your club is flying, and even then, the defeats make it much worse because you know the defeats bad enough at the time, any losses, like just regular losses. Never mind if your club's actually not doing well at all. That's what I'd say about that.
What do you think about the documentary as well? The
Yeah,
what's
what's
it
your
called?
thoughts on it, Cam?
All or Nothing.
Yeah, the all for nothing doc. What are you saying, Cam?
When I saw that, I started laughing. I was like, no fucking way. We sold out. We sold out, bro.
Sold out what? First home game of the season?
No, we sold out. We sold out to the man. We sold out to the man.
Jeff Bezos.
That's what I was like.
Hey,
enough.
Cam, say that money goes into the transfer budget.
It's gone.
Oh,
Ben Gibson, Ben White has took that all.
Gibson.
Yeah,
of
they
it.
use it. They use it. No, that's Xhaka's extra wages.
That's what I was gonna say. It went to Xhaka's contract.
That's Xhaka's extra. That's Xhaka's pay rise.
It's signing on.
legit, we're joking, but
That is
there's
Xhaka's pay rise.
probably a little bit in that. That's real.
Oh yeah, it probably is. I'm like, it probably is.
I'm so mad that Ryan beat me to that joke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
I
a good
didn't
one.
know.
What was it going into your mind? Were you going to say it? Xhaka's pay rise.
I beat me to the
Wait,
joke.
you got no, we got a pay rise too.
Yeah, it's an increase in salary.
What's wrong with your
Arsenal
club?
is a mud, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Should we get the clip of him throwing the armband down and say,
shit.
"Go on, man"?
That's hilarious. Oh, I
Ah.
can't take over
Yeah,
it.
this is
Oh
what
my
I've always
God.
said. Yeah. This is what I've always said. Yeah, if you're a Man United fan and a Liverpool fan, yeah, don't ever complain about your owners. I know you're in the same boat, but your owners ain't shit on our
Yeah.
owners.
At least our owners appointed good people in charge, to be fair, like manager and stuff.
That's
Like,
what I'm
your
saying.
owners
Our
appoint
owners
Arteta,
don't even
innit?
have to point to north on a compass, bruv. That's how bad our owners are, bruv. Like, bruv, they're shit, bruv. We have the worst owners ever in business, bruv. I don't care what it is, bruv. Whatever business, bro. I'd rather Alan Sugar take us over with millions instead of billions, bro. I swear to God, bruv.
Hey, at least the
That's
doc
Alan
would be
Shearer.
better because did you say Alan Shearer or Alan Sugar? I was
Sugar.
gonna say the apprentice. Yeah, Alan Sugar. We said because at least the apprentice pops. You get me? That means the all
But
for
he's a
nothing
Tottenham
doc-
fan. He will
Dennis is top,
destroy
to be
your
fair,
club.
Would it be
No,
entertaining?
but the whole point is I'd just rather have anyone but these cronkies.
Yeah. You actually, I'll take that back. Newcastle owners, they're dog shite as well.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
listen. Yeah, to be honest, yeah, maybe, yeah, true.
I always have a positive spin, man. I don't know. It's just me.
Yeah. Cam is legit broken and that. I've not spoke to Cam about this in a minute, and he's got no energy with it. Like he's beyond like being upset or being angry. Like he's legit just like, yo, this is what it is. I know what these crunkies are like.
North London is broken, isn't it?
Yes, North London is broken. Something's not right in North.
Hey, Tottenham made a signing today.
Yeah, he signed some centre back.
What, Romero's confirmed?
Romero. Yeah, it's
I seen
completely-
Slav tweeting about it. I seen Slav tweeting about it.
Oh, okay. Like, because not going to lie, if Spurs keep Harry Kane, they've got a bit of a squad, you know.
With what manager? And it's papering over the cracks, in my opinion. It really is.
Yeah, overrated Nuno, yeah.
It's
And
really
Nuno
taken
is
over
like
the
a
crowd.
step sideways. I completely understand that. But they're making the right signings. Brian Gill's coming in. They've got Romero coming in. Damsgaard's meant to be going to Tottenham as well. If they keep Harry Kane, they've got a really good squad on their hands. And they've refreshed it a little bit too. They could be around. I think they could be around. They'll be the dark horses for top 4 if they keep Harry Kane for me.
Nuno for top 4.
I don't know.
Dark
about that.
horses.
I don't know about
They won't
that
make it.
still.
They won't
Even
make
if
it. They won't make it, but they'll be
No.
around.
Because all these players still got to land, and Nuno has to hit the ground running, and all the players they signing have to hit the ground
Yeah.
running. And we don't know how this Harry Kane thing is gonna affect. Harry Kane
Kane's
could
not
have
in
terrible
training
season.
Kane's
tomorrow,
probably
apparently.
playing
He
to
put out a
apologise to
statement.
Tottenham.
Yeah,
If
That's
when
what
he stays. Look, you've seen the report. He's coming in with his tail tucked between his legs. He has to
That
make
is
it
true.
up to them now.
He does, but you don't know the implications that could have with other teammates as well. But certain teammates are going to be looking. If I'm a Spurs player, I'm looking at you sideways. All right, you were going to leave man high and dry out here. We struggled with you. We didn't win anything with you. And then you tried to dip. Like, you just ducked out from trade. Like, there's so many implications that could have.
He's the only
Wait, we're
semi
talking about Harry Kane.
He's
Jan,
only
take it away.
semi-decent
Go
player on
on.
that squad anyway.
Jan, just get your
Still
Harry
got
Kane
some.
slander out the way, innit?
Yeah,
got
yeah.
some.
And what are you saying? Harry
your Harry
Kane
Kane
ain't going
slander
to
out the
City.
way.
How gassed are you?
Go on.
Very happy. That being said, I want us to get Messi. There's no point in Harry Kane not coming and us just get no one. We need Messi, man. City should go and get Messi. Pep needs to make that phone call. Bring in Messi, false 9, and then we can talk about the Champions League. Because Harry Kane...
You know what would be the
Yeah.
worst nightmare for City? You know what would be the worst nightmare for City? If PSG plays City in the final next year, Messi scores the winner in the Champions
That
League
would
final,
happen,
then
though.
you be
That would be nailed on. That would happen.
that is nailed on to happen. If
Think what
PSG
it
gonna
is.
get Messi in it,
Right.
like,
You called it.
Yeah. It's just, you know what? I don't know.
Way more
Like,
when it happens.
the thing is with Harry Kane, like I don't doubt that he would be good for City, like in the league. My issue is everywhere else. Man City don't really struggle to win the league. You know what I mean? So that's
alright
not
for
what
some,
we
mate.
You're worried about him turning up in cup finals.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Because what happened last season, right? Okay, it was an FA Cup semi-final. Who's to say Harry Kane turns up in that? And it's a Champions League final. Who's to say Harry Kane turns in that? Every other game or every other competition that we played in, we either won it or got to the final stages. And that's where Harry Kane doesn't turn up. So if we had Harry Kane last season, we still would have won the league and the Carabao Cup. So to me,
Yeah, he wouldn't
I
make
Wouldn't have made much of a change.
don't think it would have made a difference. We would have scored more goals in the league. We probably would have won the league a few weeks earlier or something like that. But I don't think anything else would have changed. We wouldn't have won the Champions League just because he was there. You know what I mean? And we wouldn't have won the FA Cup just because he was there. So I don't know.
Give me a sec. Jess is saying better deal Grealish for 100 million or Lukaku for 97 million. It all depends on how each of them impacts their squad.
Grealish is the bad signing.
yeah, it is
I think-
definitely.
It all depends on the impact. All depends on the impact for me. Because
Go on, Lewis.
now I was gonna say, like, if Lukaku doesn't hit the ground running and he has a bit of a flop season, whereas Grealish is the pinnacle and like helping them either retain the league or push them towards win the Champions League, he'll be the better one. Same way the other way around. If Grealish doesn't really take to Pep's system initially and he needs time to adjust to it, which we have seen happen before to a lot of players, and Lukaku hits the ground running, he's going to be the better deal too. It really is just dependent on whatever happens in the future. Like, it's just speculating for right now.
Yeah. And if I speculate, I would say the former.
Our players tend to get better in their second season. So it's like Ferran Torres. I expect a better Ferran Torres this season because he's had a year
Grealish is
under Pep.
proven as well, so that's a
He
big
is, he
advantage.
Grealish is Prem proven, but like adjusting to Pep's system is different.
Yeah,
That's
it
true.
does take a little while. I'm not saying he won't adjust this season, but it might take him a few months in it. Whereas I think
He'll
it
need a
depends.
bleeding
Because
process.
if City don't get a striker, and we say we don't get anyone, and we stay with just Grealish, and Chelsea get Lukaku, Chelsea should win the league essentially. So on that basis, you could say that Lukaku is the better deal because he would win you the league. If Man City buy a striker, or I don't know, I don't even know who's available now because everyone that's like a backup for Kane is gone. So if we don't get Kane, I think we don't get anyone. So it's just
Danny
one of
Ings
them,
is
isn't
gone
it?
as
Like
well.
Danny Ings
Martinez.
is gone.
Hey,
Andre
Tammy
Silva,
Abraham's available.
we were talking about Tammy Abraham. You got Origi's
They've got
available,
Origi,
Batshuayi, you know what I'm saying? There's
Phil
options out
Jones,
there.
if you need a centre back as well.
That's too far.
You know what?
I get behind it. I was trying to get behind it. I was trying to get behind it, you know.
I'll
Dio went too
smack that
far.
out of the back. Just
Dio
knocked
went
down on the head right there.
Dio just went too far, you know. I was with it.
Swinging it.
Edison as a false nine and put Stefan in goal. That's what we need to do.
There you go. That's a shout still.
We'll win the league that way, definitely.
That's a shout. Edison as a false nine is a shout still. He's got more goals than Jesus. I'm with you. I'm being serious.
The thing is, the City
He actually
fan,
would,
like
he
we've
would.
discussed it on here before, right? And the City fan said it, and it's a really good point. It's very unlikely because of the concept that we've discussed in the past. But Bernardo Silva wants to go to Spain. He doesn't want to stay at Man City. Atletico Madrid is the club that he's linked to. Is there no way that Man City can go in there and say, look, we want João Felix, you know, give us João Felix, we'll give you Bernardo and money on top. Like, I don't see why we can't do that. Because
That
it's
would
going
be
to
a
be
great
cheaper than
deal.
Kane.
That'd be a
Even
great
if we paid 150 million for João Felix, it's still the same as buying Kane. So I'm sure we can do it. Like, just go out there, give him Bernardo, knock some money off João Felix, get João Felix, and Man City is sorted for the foreseeable future, and they get Bernardo Silva. That's what City should. If I was City representatives, that's exactly what I'd be doing. If you don't want to get Messi, who's the best of the best, then go and get João Felix, who under Pep would be one of the best of the best. So just go do that. Like, messing about with Kane. Like, come on now, seriously.
What was the other part of it?
He hates
Mbappe's
Kane, man.
Man, I can't do it.
Is Mbappe out of his way at PSG? Because I'm seeing
It's
this.
last year. It's the last year of his deal. So
Well, we
rumor
got
had it
next year.
that if he doesn't sign a new deal this season, he can just really he can just walk away type of thing. But if Messi goes there, that could change everything. Because Real Madrid or Barcelona are not attractive options. They're
Yeah.
not attractive options.
Yeah, I was saying, does he come to the Premier League? I'm not sure.
No.
If
And
he
go
goes
where?
for a free, like, I feel like then it's open season on him anywhere in Europe. But in terms of clubs he'd go to, he's not going to Tottenham. He's not going to Arsenal. Not going to Leicester. Liverpool, I've heard, have had interest in him. Manchester United,
They can't
it
afford-
could
the thing
see
is,
that,
though,
but it would be out
They
of
couldn't even
nowhere.
afford
they can't afford McGinn.
Jared Bowen, let alone
2 years to
Mbappe,
get
innit?
Sancho done, and that was 73.
No, Liverpool next
No.
year. This year, you lot are a mess.
And then we were the only team in for him.
Yeah, but
Like,
we're
he's
a mess
staying
every
there.
year with our owners.
Yeah,
Our
you're
owners
a
never
mess
said
anyway.
please.
Liverpool FC, innit? This is the way forward.
After
You'll
we
never
won the
walk alone
Champions League,
around
our owners only bought Adrian.
He was on a free.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
That doesn't
you're
count.
taking-
I don't even count. Exactly. We basically missing that somewhere after we won the Champions League, you know.
These man signed nobody, you know. These man said,
Oh,
it's great to see, man, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I
It's great to
can't
see.
be arsed. Myron
Great to
Phillips as well saying Spurs have a really good squad. Lewis
What?
put away
They
the stash,
don't.
bro.
Where's
Okay,
Nah, you know-
here's what I mean. Their squad's
Cam-
getting better
Cam
than it
stand
was
up.
last
The
season.
Spurs
I think
slander.
this
Come on,
squad
Cam.
is-
Last
squad is
season it was
big.
an absolute mess, but they're building in the right area and they're going in the right direction. That's what I mean by it. To say really good squad, it's a bit of a reach. Cool, I understand that. But they're going in the right direction. I can't even try and banter on that. They're making the right moves right now. Harris Rafiq says flawless. Varane, Sancho, Trippier, what's that out of 10?
that's like a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, pretty much so.
A
only-
DM would make it a 10 still.
No. A
Well,
DM makes it a 14. That's what that is.
Wallace just sitting happy right now because his favorite manager just signed a
Yeah, he's got the Ollie shirt next to him, bro. 3 more
What?
years
Wait.
of Ollie shirts. you
Hold
know.
up. Wait,
Wait,
punchline-
did you
wait,
also
wait.
say a DM?
Wait, hold up. You can have Rice. That's your guy, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like I
that's
said,
not our
Cobham-
guy. You said
That's
you need a
Mount's
DM,
guy.
man.
Mount's your guy, innit? They're friends. That man can link up. You get what I'm saying? He's
I'm
from the Cobham
sure
Academy.
Greenwood and
He is.
Rashford back him and all that.
Hey, he didn't
Him
come
and,
from
him and
Cobham.
Maguire would definitely be in the same room at the club.
He didn't come from Cobham, though. He's from your academy. Bring him back. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. He's from Cobham. He's from your ends.
No, we
He
only
could be
bring
right
You
here.
people
need
back
him.
from
You
Cobham
need
to send them
Kante.
back
Get
out
him out of the club.
afterwards.
He's in your end. Him amount. They're all friends. That man can link up. There you go, innit? You know what I'm saying? Them man are friends. That's what it is. He's always
No, but
twerking for you, like anyway.
Mount can be
Always.
friends with Billy Gilmore and all of that, man. You don't need Basmati.
Well, yeah,
You lot can have Basmati.
Nah, I'm good. Nah, we good. I wouldn't rather.
You
stick
got
with
Rice at
McFred.
home,
That's
fam.
too far.
Yeah,
That's
you
too
got
far.
Rice at
I would
home.
take Rice over what we have. I was gonna say over McFred, but that's too far. But yeah, all jokes aside, yeah, with this, it would make it a 9. If you add a DM, it's a 14, 100%, 16. Just so we don't have to see McFred again. But yeah, that would be
What
a
about the
fantastic
goalkeeper?
one.
Hey,
situation with
guess
you
who's
guys?
back on the stream? What are you saying? bro?
Let's go.
Hey!
Well, go on, Slav.
Yes, Slav.
Yeah, he said 1 sec. Slav look like he been tanning in that. You caught the sun or something? You been away?
Yeah.
Has he been away?
Yeah, he's been on holiday.
Okay, yeah, it
Been
shows.
insane.
This guy trying to sign Messi for Spurs, isn't it?
But yeah, what's that window out of 10 for you? Eh?
Yeah, definitely. That window there specific, that'd be a 9. That
Well,
would be a
Kieran
9.
Trippier as well. Actually, yeah, I've heard you lot in Kieran Trippier. Jess is saying Varane is dead food. UCL and Euros was poor. I'm very excited to see Varane this season because I'm gonna have
I'm
an
going
eye
to be
on him.
watching it
People
closely
see that.
still.
People say this, but don't realize what we have. Dead food, he's still miles better than what we have.
But I
He's
feel
still
like your fans are
miles
expecting
better.
him to be the Van Dijk kind of impact like he had on us. And like the Diaz impact on City.
Yeah, because our fans are idiots. That's why. If you expected it, that's stupid. Because even if he did have that impact, we still wouldn't win anything.
Because of your manager.
Varane could come in and have that type of impact that Van Dijk did. It's not gonna. We need much more than a top tier Varane to take United from where we are to winning Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues. That's not happening. That's a much bigger thing than Varane. We could bring Prime Maldini back and wouldn't win a Champions League or a Premier League. Our issues are much bigger. Never mind on the field.
You can't
the
do that,
manager we
bro.
had as
We've
well.
already done that.
Yo,
Right,
I've got 2
okay.
minutes.
Okay.
So
Go on, Slav.
Go on, bro.
literally got home. I got home today. I've been on holiday for a month, and I can do next week and the week after, and I'm back on holiday. So, yeah. Any questions? Go. Shoot.
Harry
now.
Kane.
Harry Kane.
Just
Top
Harry
six.
Kane.
Harry Kane. Just Harry Kane in it.
What do you want me to say? He's just made some PR statement. So
Yeah, you're not falling for that either, are you?
But it's obviously he's realised that City aren't going to buy it. They won't pay what we want. So he's realised he's had to stay. So
On
mad at
a
him? Are
level,
you
like,
mad at him,
what's your thoughts as a fan out the entire week and how everything's been going?
disappointed. I knew the whole time that everyone knew he wanted to go. I said from the beginning he wouldn't go because he's got 3 years left on his contract. But I don't know how many times people need to hear that he's got 3 years left on his contract. That if Ben Shite is worth 50 million quid, how much is the best striker in the world worth? So who's from also English? So yeah, I knew he would stay, and now it's just about building the team around him. And we just literally announced Romero now, so very happy with that.
Yeah, I've been
Is there a
speaking
way-
with the others as well. Like you're getting a. I'm not going to say good squad again before they roast me, but you guys are growing in the right direction. You're making the right transfers, and it'll be interesting to see how they all gel together next season.
Lewis, did you watch? Oh, I just realised Jan's got a baby.
Yes, big
Yes,
man.
Say hi.
Big up, big man.
Yes, larger big man in the building.
Big up,
Big up
big
yourself.
man.
Yeah, big smile.
I just no, Lewis. I don't know if you. I only watched
Yes,
bits.
big man.
I watched bits of it because I was out for dinner. So in the Spurs Chelsea game, I thought the new keeper looked really good.
What, Galini?
Yeah,
He had Werner shooting at him all game. So
nah, made some decent saves. He was really good, commanding. He looked really good for his first game. So, but yeah, Romero, Gill, and we were texting last night. Like some of the players that apparently we might get Damsgaard, another centre back. So it could work out like a decent summer if Kane ends up staying. So you never know.
yeah, I mean, Kane has to make it up to you guys now. So for him, he has to start bagging goals from the start. Otherwise, you lot are all going to be on his neck.
another golden boot and top assist award will do nicely.
And then that's like all
And the
is forgiven
trophy.
type of thing. You think all is forgiven? So for you, Slav, would all be forgiven if he did that? Or you just stay
No,
there?
if he wins a trophy with us, all is forgiven.
Oh,
No,
so
'cause
you
you
like
lot-
that now.
You lot have
Right.
to end your trophy drought this season. You can't get
I'm
knocked out of the
excited.
conference
That's been
league.
said for the last 10 years.
You can't get a cup.
No, but they can't get knocked out of the conference league.
Nah, you
You
can't
can't.
still.
You can't.
I think Mourinho wins that with Roma, though, and he'll just be hella shameless with it after. That's just got Mourinho, first ever manager to win.
Oh.
No,
Europa
I
Conference League
don't
with
want
him
Jose
away.
celebrating the conference league like it's something.
No, he will.
significant.
He'll make it shameless. He'll be shameless about it, though.
No, that's such
He'll
a
fly to
disgrace.
Spurs
I've seen him
and
lift the
party in front
Premier
of the
League
stadium.
trophy with us.
Oh,
What was
where's
that, Neil?
Babs?
Funny to see.
He will
Oh,
fly.
Babs is at our wedding. Yeah, he couldn't make it this week. But I thought it was probably because Arsenal haven't signed anybody yet. But it is what it is.
Sign Xhaka.
No, they signed Ben
That's why
White.
that's why I'm here.
50 mil for Ben White. This is why I stayed neutral on the whole Maddison situation.
We signed Romero.
Where's Romero from? Where's his club?
Argentina. He won the Copa America.
No, it's club side. Like, oh, you signed him from Argentina.
No,
Is he, like,
Atalanta.
just play for- Oh, okay. Now I'm just asking. I legit don't know.
Oh,
anything about
we
him.
scored
He's
5
a
past
centre
them
back.
last season.
Yeah, and he was their best player that day, which says it all.
Was he? I don't
Like,
even know any of
like,
them. I
he
remember
was
the
five.
game. Jota scored a hat trick, I remember. But yeah.
He's all the journalists are saying he's unbelievable. Messi.
Wayne, bless up, bro. Get well soon.
Big up, Wayne. Big up.
Yes, large up Wayne, man, every time.
Yeah, get well soon, man. But yeah, Slav, with or without Harry Kane, what do you see Spurs' predictions for the season?
Pretty similar, because if he goes, we'll get it's best part of 200 million quid to spend. And if he stays, we've got Harry Kane with the rest of, who we have around already. Like, if we can bring in centre backs, centre mids, and we're looking at that Vlahovic to play up front with Harry. So, yeah, I mean, I still think could make a decent shout for the top 4.
Well, yeah, I had you guys as like low-key dark horses, but I don't think you guys are going to finish around top 4. I think you'll finish like 5th, 6th, somewhere around there, but that'll still be progress.
We'll finish above Arsenal, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You will.
Well, that's the majority of the league. Maybe
I
almost
like
half.
Nuno as well. I really like Nuno. He comes across very well, and I like his tactics.
What are you talking
What
about?
is
Press conferences?
Yeah, he just comes across like a nice bloke.
What has he
Yeah,
played so far?
What a nice bloke to win, like to win.
I ain't
stuff.
even seen him do anything.
What formation has he been playing in pre-season? Has he been with the back 3 or has it been the back 4?
4-3-3, but they're trying to move to 4-4-2.
Okay.
So he's not playing 3 at the back?
No, it's not 3 at the back. It's 4.
I'm very surprised he hasn't gone to 3 at the back.
I'm surprised. But then he moved to a 4 at Wolves in his last season.
It's a 4.
He didn't-
and
he
we
played
look
four
good
at the
going
back.
forward. Lucas Moura has been really good. He scored against Chelsea the other night, as did Bergwijn. We look all right. We'll just it's pre-season.
Cracks.
But is Romero going to be the person that's going to save your defense? Because defensively, you are shaky.
Yes, he is. All the journalists have said he's one of the best. He will go on to be one of the best in the world.
Okay.
I know, but like Arsenal also said that fucking Saliba was meant to be.
Nah, go and read these. I read my retweets about what all these people are saying. They said he's unbelievable, and apparently we're signing someone to play alongside him as well. So
Who have you been linked with?
That is. Don't know who it is.
We're not sure yet. Okay. All right. I'm just asking our interest. I'm interested to see how Spurs do because it is a rebuild job.
Yeah, we sold Alderweireld's gone. Next will be Aurier, Sissoko. All of them will go.
Wow. That's a lot to replace.
So yeah, hopefully it's looking good.
But how long is that going to take as well? Because these rebuilds don't happen just in a year. People forget, especially with Twitter now. These things happen again. Players like Romero and Gill have to set in and take. It's going to take
Brian
time.
Gill. Where I was on holiday. I was on holiday. Near. I was on holiday. I was in Spain, and a family that I know out there because I can speak Spanish. We were with Sevilla fans.
Big up, Babs.
They all said he's unbelievable.
He's at a wedding and he's still slandering slander.
They all said he's unbelievable. So
What? Who said he's unbelievable?
the Sevilla
Some-
fans, where we signed him from.
Oh, Brian Gill. Yeah, you lot was meant to be calling him like mini Messi or some shit. He's
No,
another one I'm
Spanish
watching.
Grealish.
Spanish Grealish.
He was apparently unbelievable.
Okay, well, I'll be very interested to see how he handles Andreas Christensen and when we see you in September.
He won't play.
but we'll have to wait
He's a
and see.
kid. He's a baby.
You
What?
can't
You're not
just
even
flip
bringing
it
him
like
in to
that.
start?
Nah, he's not been brought to start. He's a left winger. Son's playing.
I thought he was being brought to start still.
I see. You're just leaving us in the
he's
dark.
19. He's a baby.
But do you think
Fucking
you
hell,
have
I
the
thought he was meant
team
be
and the
starting for you
manager
guys.
to
That's
develop
what all
him?
the hype was sounding like.
Anyway, I've got to go, so I'll be back.
All right, no worries, man.
Big
We'll
up
see you
Slav.
next week.
I'll be back next. I'll be back next week properly.
Yeah, no worries, man. We're gonna set a new time for this for the season anyway.
All right.
God bless.
Speak to you later.
Nice one, man.
Right. I think the only other club we haven't gone through is Man City, and yeah, and it's been a big week for you guys. You can just take it away. What's your thoughts on the Grealish transfer finally going through?
Yeah,
Damn, you're excited.
Yeah, Jan's hella excited. I was an inner child in that. I didn't know you was a fan of Grealish like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know Grealish was your man. Don't lie. Don't try to hold it down.
She's
Look at you
craving that
smiling.
false nine. She's craving that false nine.
Smiling up at
Grealish
that.
was just dropped her face. Showing all
Yeah.
32 teeth, bro. Because
Oh, serious? She got Grealish on. She got Grealish on the back of that Brazil top. It's mad. You know what I'm saying? It's
Grelinho.
you know what?
Grealish.
He's probably
Grealish
down.
Dino, yeah.
Well, I can't be arsed.
He ain't got Ole.
Oh. It's all laugh emojis. I can't be asked. Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, obviously, like, Grealish is Grealish. You know, he's a great player. Pep likes him. Pep always likes that kind of player. He's very versatile. You know, Pep loves a player that can play anywhere. He did mention in his interview, apparently, that he can play false nine. I'm like, why say that to Pep? Oh, so anyway, we'll see where he ends up playing. But yeah, he's a good signing. A lot of people are saying 100 million's a lot. I agree with that. That being said, when you've got people like Declan Rice, you know, priced at 80 million, it's quite difficult to see that, you know, that Grealish would be worth less than Rice. or
Yeah, I
less
think
than
it's a good, decent price.
So based on that, he probably is worth $1 million, but it is a lot of money.
Mm.
I can't deny that. I think Bernardo Silva, obviously Pep's come out today. We knew he was not happy. Pep's confirmed that today. So he wants to go to Spain, but we've not had any offers. So people need to come and put an offer in. Bernardo Silva's a great player. And to be honest, at Man City, the way we played him, we haven't actually got the best out of him. Like the Monaco version of Bernardo Silva was ridiculously unplayable. So whoever gets him is going to have a great player on their hands. I don't think it quite worked out as well as it should have.
I mean, he had that one season, didn't he, when you won the league?
Yeah.
When you went up against us, where he was like your player of the year.
Whenever De Bruyne is injured, he does step up. But the problem is, when De Bruyne is in the squad, he plays different positions, and I don't think he's too happy. He likes that midfield position that De Bruyne plays in for City.
So
yeah.
I mean, I'd say something about De Bruyne agenda, but I haven't got the energy at the moment, to be fair.
Yeah, good.
This guy
No,
keeps
'cause
beating me to the
it's
punch.
clearly
You know.
not based on
I haven't got the
any
energy at the moment. Innit?
Nah, I was gonna say
I'll
it's
do
De
that
Bruyne
next-
holding
I'll
him
do it
back.
next
Is that what
time,
you're saying,
innit?
Jan?
Yeah, he's saying you're better without De Bruyne, essentially. Yeah.
Rollers, he's been around you too much. Ryan has been on too many streams with you. That's why he's beating you to the punch too many times.
Yo, this guy, that's like the third time, you know. That's the third time in the stream this guy's beat me to a great joke. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
That's
well,
all
you're
right.
too
We
slow,
should have
isn't it?
agendas against him.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
Too
innit?
slow, isn't it? Yeah.
It's
Too
not funny.
slow.
Yeah,
Too slow, yeah.
dickhead,
Too slow. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got right
Anyway.
yeah.
You know what? When I was out with him before, he kept saying that. I've got rice at
What,
home,
I got
fam.
rice at
It's
home.
like, why?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that on the phone when you were speaking to him. I was like, we got rice at home, fam.
I was like, what
I
the hell?
legit do have rice at
But
home. I'll
yeah,
eat some after this.
I think if any player's not happy at Man City, then they should leave. I don't like keeping people that aren't happy. So, yeah, he'll probably go. I think that's why we bought Grealish. We do need a certain amount of English players, as always. So, you know, it helps to get an English player in now and again. But, yeah, we'll have to see about Harry Kane. Obviously, Pep said we do want him. But obviously, we have to give them, you know, a fee and then hope they accept it. But it sounds like Spurs are not going to accept any fee unless it's what they want. And I don't think Man City are going to go as high as 160. I think if you're going to go that high, you go for a Haaland. I don't think you do that, you know.
I've been very surprised you lot haven't pushed for Haaland.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not surprised because of the fees being, you know, thrown around. I think with Harry Kane, with English tax and stuff like that, you kind of would expect like 100 million plus. But when it's going to 160, that's where it's like, actually, you know, you might as well go and get someone else. You know, you've got like Mbappe, he's leaving. You've got Messi now on the table. There's players that you could buy who are actually better, you know. So I don't know. And then, yeah, like people are saying the wage structure as well is another thing. People are saying Jack Grealish is on 370. He's not. He's on 210. But he'll have bonuses on top of that. So if he wins us the league, he'll get a chunk. If he wins the Champions League, he'll get a chunk. But if he doesn't do that, then it'll be 210 a week. So, yeah, that's on him, how much he earns. But right now it is 210 because we're not going to pay him more than De Bruyne. Doesn't make any sense. So people quote him 370. It's just a load of shit.
Does it not make sense? Who's the better player?
Nah, but he's not better than De Bruyne and he's not better than Aguero.
You not think?
And both of them are on loan. No, he's not better than De Bruyne. No one in the league is better than De Bruyne.
Who's this? Who?
Grealish
He's
and De
saying
Bruyne.
Grealish is better than De Bruyne. He's not better than De Bruyne.
Positions, man.
Yeah, they're different. I won't even compare the two of them. They don't
I'd
play
rather
the
have
same
Compare
Grealish
striker to a defender.
It depends what you need. Like De Bruyne, Grealish plays much higher up than what.
It's like
De Bruyne is
comparing
better for
Rice
set pieces,
compared
isn't
to
it? De
Rice
Bruyne
and
is better
Mount.
for set pieces.
Play them together.
Yeah.
You don't play them.
Yeah, like Grealish and De Bruyne, don't compare the two because they don't play the same position.
You know
whatsoever.
what?
Yeah,
You know
I
what's
get
interesting
that.
though? Statistics wise, it's interesting because they both had almost identical seasons last year. They both got the same amount of goals. I think De Bruyne got like one more assist. Very similar.
Yeah, but De Bruyne
quite
takes
similar.
set pieces as well, so he's obviously going to have more chances created as well.
For me,
Yes,
with
that's
Grealish, I think the biggest worry for him is the amount of pressure that's on his head, because he's got the £100 million price tag, and not only that, Villa fans have been ripping into him for the last week as well.
That's just
Like,
social media, though. That happens
No,
with
no.
every transfer everywhere.
Not every transfer, like some of them you leave a lot more amicably, and I thought this one would have worked as well for Grealish because he didn't try to force a move or anything. It's just an offer came and he accepted it.
Facts.
Like it's
Yeah,
just the way, it just things just happened as they happen. But Villa fans have been really hurt by it. Like
Yeah, because he's their guy. That's why.
no, but they're moving like he forced to move out. He refused to go to training. All of that.
Football, man. It's emotional. It's Twitter.
It's emotional.
Yeah.
He's their
The
guy.
homegrown
though.
guy
You
is
understand?
Yeah,
so
but when
good.
no, I get that. But when
If
Hazard
Mason
made the
Mount
move, like we were
leaves
hurt,
Chelsea,
but we didn't
You'd
hate
be
him.
hurt.
Yeah.
If Mason Mount left Chelsea, you would be like, "Oh, come on, man! That was our guy through the academy,
I wouldn't hate him for it.
and your
You would
team
hate
were
him to it.
weaker."
I wouldn't
but
hate
you
him for it.
You understand is the difference is you losing a Hazard. You're gonna go and get somebody to replace Hazard. It might not be as good. They're not.
No,
getting
we lost
another
Hazard when
Grealish.
we had the transfer ban.
Yeah, but you know you're gonna go again eventually.
Yeah, Villa are
I don't
building
know.
a good side now.
If you knew me at the start of that season, I was sitting there
Yeah.
thinking, if we're lucky, we get 6th place.
No.
If not,
That's
the
just that
season
one
two.
season. The point is you're gonna try and replace Hazard in some shape or form, and you have done that to an extent. You're not gonna go get another Eden Hazard because there's not another one. But you went and signed other attacking players. You went and got Timo Werner. You went and got Havertz. You're now looking at Lukaku.
But that was also all dependent on us getting top 4 that season anyway, and we were only a point off making that.
You got that. But even if you didn't, you know Abramovich is gonna drop the bag to the point where you are going to. You're not like Liverpool. That's the difference. Is you're always gonna attempt to replace. Whereas this is
I get that,
the
but it's
fact
the
of the matter.
same thing with Villa as well. Like Villa haven't sold Grealish at a point where they're going down now because they've sold
Not
Grealish.
going
No,
down, but they're not getting another Grealish, and not
But
even close.
that's fine. because
Not
they have
to
a
them.
good squad.
No. He's
Like,
there.
like when we lost Eden Hazard,
Yeah.
we became a better team. When we
Yeah,
had
yeah.
Eden Hazard, Willian, Pedro, Higuain, Morata, they couldn't do anything to save their lives. As soon as we took Hazard, suddenly Willian's popping in with a few goals. You got Tammy coming in with a few
Yeah.
goals. Pedro's popping in with a
I mean,
few.
it's just the way
People
you
are starting to
rebuild.
contribute a lot more.
It's the
Yeah,
way
here's
you
the thing,
rebuild
though.
with that money, though. Like it was with us and Coutinho. When we got rid of Coutinho, we brought Van Dijk and Alisson with that money.
But that was immediate. We had a transfer ban.
Yeah, you had a transfer.
Yeah.
We
But the
couldn't
point
buy
is,
anything.
though,
We just got Kovacic in because he was already registered on loan.
Grealish at Villa is much more than just their talisman. He's their, I don't really like using this word, but he's their messiah as well. He's much more than their talisman. He's their messiah.
Homegrown
that's
and
their guy.
everything.
Like that is their guy. So to lose that for smaller clubs, it hurts more. Whereas
I
us
get
as fans,
that,
of,
but
us as
I
fans of
get
bigger
that, but
clubs,
he's also re-signed the year before, kind of to make sure they get the best money out of the deal. That could have been a 30 million transfer a year ago, or 40 million, something like that.
what are you saying?
He's
But like
got a
Neil said,
max payout. He's got a fair deal for them, and they're better. They might even be better without him as a result. I don't get why they're beefing him so much.
yo, it's because football fans, like
You
Neil
think
said,
to
are
say the
emotional.
same about, in a strange
Emotional.
way, people won't agree, but Messi leaving Barcelona could actually benefit Barcelona in the long term.
You could.
Because now it gives extra responsibility to like the likes of Pedri, Ansu Fati, Griezmann, whoever else they've got young as well. I'm not sure.
Do you know what I think the difference is though with Messi is because Barcelona are in the financial problems they're in, it's not even like they've sold because they could have sold Messi 2 years ago to like a Man City. We would have given them money, for him, and then they probably would have been able to sign new players. But now, like, they can't even register Aguero yet because even after losing Messi, their wage bill is still way too high. So unless they get rid of Griezmann, which I think have they got rid of Griezmann now?
Nah, he's still there, but I heard he was being linked to Atletico with the return to Atletico.
He needs to go because when he goes, the wage bill comes right down again. Well, down a significant amount, and then look at what they can do. But they're in a big mess now. They're not in. I can see Aguero is pissed because Aguero only went there for Messi.
Well, they aren't going to be reliant because Barca's downfall of the last few years has probably been they've been just so reliant on one player. Like, especially after the likes of Xavi and Iniesta retired as well, just being so reliant on one player. Now, I just think they could become a better team. They won't be amazing over the next 2 years. Like, they won't win a Champions League or anything. But I think you'll see them, kind of back to playing the Barcelona way, like in terms of they'll have an identity back in terms of the way they play and stuff, because it'll just be more of a team game now instead of just give the ball to Messi and hope he just does something in it on his own, like. Because that's just the way they have been over the last few years.
Yeah, they've been using Pedri a lot, though, because Pedri's played so many minutes.
Yeah, because they got Pedri, Ansu Fati, Griezmann, Frankie de Jong. Like, they got some good players still, good young players.
Yeah. I think they're fucked either way, but I get what you're saying.
Good players, but they're not. They're like, I don't know.
Ansu Fati's a baller. Ansu Fati is a baller, though.
Yeah, he is as well. They've got two young players there that are very, very good. But
and Frankie de Jong in midfield.
It's just building a team around their players. Now that Messi, it's not. But the thing is, normally when you lose a player like Messi, like when we've lost Aguero, obviously I'm gutted to see Aguero leave. I love him so much, but he's £350,000 a week. That we can probably get 1.5 players for what Aguero was on, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like, even though it seems like it's terrible, Aguero can't stay fit. So for 4 goals a season, he got 6 goals last season. 2 were scored on the last game. So it's like it's not worth it, if you know what I mean. So from a club point of view, it made sense to get rid of Aguero. As much as I love him, it did make sense, but. Barcelona, they're just in a bit of a mess at the moment. They've got to be careful.
A bit of a mess?
Yeah, ridiculous mess. I don't know.
They out here doing less business than Liverpool. It's mad. It's mad.
Nah, Liverpool are not nowhere near the rest of their end.
Couldn't even get Adrian on a free.
Yeah, couldn't even get Adrian.
Imagine not getting Adrian on a free, yeah.
Oh,
that's something to hold your head up, Ryan. Better than Barcelona this season.
Yeah, that is saying, fam. Why are you rolling your head back, fam? You know what I'm saying? You are
This
better
season's
than
going to be long,
Barcelona.
man. It's just realising,
Haven't-
isn't
It
it?
is.
You're having a
Hey,
better
welcome-
season than Barcelona.
Exactly. Hey, welcome to mine
True,
and Cam's
that's
world, innit?
true.
That's what it is, isn't it? Welcome, man. Welcome to dark side, fam. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's like. Welcome to mine and Cam's world. This is
In
what
Bro, I
we
terms
used
of
do.
to experience this before. I was experiencing this in like
Still
2012.
welcome.
Like,
Yo,
it's nothing new.
Ryan, I'll say welcome, innit? I'll say welcome properly.
Bro, this is nothing new. I was experiencing this a few years ago only. Like when we had
Yeah,
like
but you've had
Kenny
success. though.
Dalglish in charge.
When you've won the league and the Champions League,
Yeah,
No,
you've had
even
success.
before
though.
that, like 2012 and these
Oh, yeah,
times,
yeah, we're not talking about
2013
before
when we
that.
were shit.
Yeah, you're talking
And then we had
2020
like
BC.
3 good years, and now we're like back to
Yeah,
what
yeah, you're
kind
back
of-
to shit, which is great. You're talking 2020 BC, like before Corona. We're talking about now. Yeah,
It was
I'm
only a
saying,
few years
that's
ago
what
where
it
we
is.
were absolutely shit.
Jesus FC.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's great. It's great.
Like, it's not that
It's
long
great to
ago
see.
we were. But it's not
I
that
know.
long ago that we were actually really shit.
I remember. Trust me, the glory.
Like
days.
when
I'm
we had
just
like
saying, welcome
Guarini
back.
and these guys before.
I'm just saying,
Like, we
welcome
had
back. fam.
Guarini and
Great stuff.
Aspas and these guys.
Welcome back, Ryan, isn't it? Where you were just fighting over crumbs. That's what we were fighting over nothing. You know what I'm saying?
It was a good.
And now you're
It was a
welcome.
good 3 years, innit? It was
You had a good
2,
run
3
in it.
years.
You know what I'm saying? And now it's over, innit? There you go, innit? Good 2
To
years,
be
and now
fair,
it's over.
though, I have
You had
to say,
to
like,
go
I
through
did.
4 years.
we
Now
did
it's over.
predict
Yeah,
this,
that's what you're saying, Flawless.
Say again, Cam?
I said, I could, what? So you're saying, yeah, they've had their good 3-4 years. Now it's over, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say good 3. I think they had a good 2 years. They
What,
had
how
a good They had a good pandemic, fam. That's what they had. Their
We had
success
2
lasted
years that were
as long as
worth
the
it.
pandemic.
We had 2 years
Yeah.
that were worth it.
They the Corona champions, man. I keep saying this. They lasted as long as the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Remember when the pandemic
Imagine you
started up until
saying-
now? It is, man.
Imagine-
These
You had a good pandemic.
They had a good
Liverpool
pandemic.
FC.
And that's
Liverpool FC. They had a very successful pandemic. They're the lockdown leaders. You know what I'm saying? Now that shit's over. Welcome back. Welcome back. Beard
Oh,
Ryan.
mate.
Beard Ryan. Oh, yeah, gonna be arguing over absolutely nothing. Arguing over who
Bro, I
finishes third.
ain't even got the energy to fight back with Liverpool at the moment. I can't lie. I ain't
this
even
is
got
Liverpool
the
have the
energy.
energy to fight for top 4. No, legit though, because I'm a bit genuinely worried about Liverpool because you've not made the signings and your players are getting older. I
They'll
don't.
be-
know
Yeah.
if
Oh
you
yeah,
make
yeah, yeah. Exactly. That's why I am not optimistic for the season. Like we'll get top 4 in it. Like, we'll
Yeah,
get
I think you'll
top four,
finish
like that.
third. I've said this. I think you lot will finish third. You'll finish above us.
Yeah, I think we'll finish
so.
third, but we'll be away off Chelsea and City.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's between those
Yes.
two for the league.
I think we'll finish
Yeah.
above you because our manager doesn't do like as much dumb shit as yours in it. So like,
Yeah. Hey, if he finishes behind Ollie 2 seasons in a row, I'm not hearing shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me just put that
oh,
out
you're
there.
gonna be
You know what I'm
shameless
saying?
with that still.
Eddie, how he does. I would even be shameless with it. I'd be like, we gotta look at your
Nah, I
man's
still
years.
think we'll finish above you.
Graham
I think
Potter
we'll
FC.
finish above you. Still.
I-
Even with
I
this
agree.
team, we'll finish above you.
I actually like. I think your team's decent. I don't think
Our
it's that
first
bad. I
elect,
think
if
it's
you know
decent.
what, if we want a title race, our only chance is we have to hope we keep every one of our first 11 fit, like
Mhm.
everyone. We have to just hope that happens,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
it
'cause
did in the
Talks
2
is-
years we won the trophies.
Yeah, let me ask you because talks is Jordan Henderson was supposed to be leaving or he's not signing a new deal. What's going on with that? Because
Oh, I ain't bothered about him in it, but like,
Yeah, I didn't say are you bothered. I'm asking
I'm
what's
not
going on. That's your
bothered
club
by him,
captain. That's your
bro,
lockdown
all I
leader,
just want to
man.
do is swap
Captain
deal with
leader
him at
legend,
I
man.
just want to do is
Yeah,
let's just do a swap deal with him and Atletico for Sal Niguez in it. I'm happy with that in it.
right, man, put some respect on
Our
Jordan
fans-
Henderson, man.
Our fans crying about
Hendinho.
Henderson, man. Our fans have got no ambition, you know. This guy's 31, injury prone, and not even amazing. Like
That's
if it was
just
Van
standard
Dijk,
Liverpool, unfortunately.
Yeah, that is true.
Like,
That's
if it was
literally
Van
the
Dijk,
majority of your squad at the
Your
moment.
team. That is your team.
Nice.
31
31.
that is your team. 31 injury prone and not even that amazing.
31-year-old,
That is your team.
31-year-old FC in it.
That is your team, legit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
his
that.
prime
Yeah,
FC.
Yeah, man. 31. Get me? Injury prone and not even that good when fit.
I'm not even saying take the piss. I'm just saying about facts, mate. As in, like, to try and Klopp's done great stuff, but he can
Yes.
only help himself so much because he's not being supported enough.
Bro, if
And
I was Klopp, I said it. If I was Klopp, I'd leave. If I
yeah,
was Klopp, I'd walk away.
Really?
he's
I would
tried.
walk
He's tried to do
because
his
he's not
best,
getting back.
and he's done great.
True
He,
say,
des- he
yeah.
deserves to be backed. If anyone
He does.
deserves to be backed at
100%.
Liverpool, it's him. And it's
Yes.
like he's only gonna risk his reputation going down because we're not with this team. We're not really gonna challenge Chelsea and City. Really, if he does, then
You got a Champions
he
League
does,
shot
then
as much
no,
as it
that's-
pains with to admit it.
shout out
You
to
do
him
have-
if he does challenge them. But he
You do have a
won't. innit? So
Champions
he's
League-
just gonna risk his reputation going down. And why should he when it's not even his fault? It's not his
But
fault this is happening. So like,
this is what we were saying though, because he's done so much on, I don't like, not really on no budget because he did buy, Van Dijk.
Yeah, but he used the Coutinho money to do that. That was only because he used the Coutinho money.
Yeah, but he's got a lot out of what he had, and the problem is, rather than Liverpool doing what you're saying and saying he deserves to be backed because of what he's done, they're basically saying, "Oh, you don't need money."
Yeah, spot on. We said that. Yeah,
That's
me and Jan were saying that. It's like our owners are thinking that because Klopp's done it with this sort of thing before, they think he can just do this rebuilding job again with no budget because he's done it before.
He's
they
been a
think he
victim
can
of his
just
own
do it
success.
again. Where it's not that simple.
That's the thing. When you do something like that, rather than them seeing it the way you're seeing it as, well, he deserves to be back now. That's not what they're saying. They're saying, well, you can do it without. So why are we going to give
him? They're probably expecting him to bring in Harvey Elliott. They're probably expecting him to turn Harvey Elliott into some world-class baller or something. And I like Harvey Elliott in it, but he's not going to make him world-class in the next 2 to 3 years.
And you've got to think about the competition as well, because it's like,
exactly.
People talk about Man City spending money. Yes, we spend a lot of money, but if we don't spend a lot of money, what's the alternative? We settle for fourth because everyone else buys the best players, and we're stuck with, the players that we've had for years. Like when we had Pellegrini, we got players, but a lot of Pellegrini's signings weren't the best, and we ended up with an aging team. So when Pep came in, there was like a bunch of oldies. Obviously, we still had our spine, don't get me wrong. We still had like Yaya and stuff like that. But Yaya's at the end of his career by then.
Yeah, he had to play Yaya much anyway.
And then he had like Aguero, who by that age was getting injury prone. So he didn't have that star-studded Man City team that were winning, the league quite easily, So he had to change it completely. And it's like, if our club said, oh, we don't need to back Pep, Pep's a fantastic manager, we would have been stuck in a shit situation. But like, I think the clubs at the top, they recognise that you have to, when you win, you don't stand still. Fergie never did.
Yeah, it's like
won the league with Man United and thought, oh, we're good, we're the best team, let's just leave it as things are. No, he would probably get beat by like a Brighton and buy Brighton's best player to add to Man United to make Man United better. That's what he used to do. So
he'd get beat by like Tottenham with Berbatov and then go and buy Berbatov. Like it'd be that sort of thing.
Yeah, and that's what you have to do to stay at the top. You can't just stand still. Do you know what I mean? And that's what City don't do, Chelsea don't do it.
Yeah, I agree. It's like, I'm not saying to FSG go out and buy 22 world-class players. Like United fans seem to think Ollie's entitled to 22 world-class players. Like no manager's going to get that in it. Like you're not going to have 22 world-class players in your squad. It's impossible. But, at least get some top players and refresh the squad instead of having bench players like Origi still there, in it. Like at the end of the day, does the first 11 need a lot of change? We've got good players in the first 11. We've got a good very good goalkeeper. We've got very good defenders. We've got Fabinho and Thiago are top midfielders, and we've got a front three that in the system will score goals. No matter the criticisms I've got of them, the system will enable them to still score goals, and they've got a good foundation behind them to be able to do that. So first 11, I haven't really got much to moan over, to be honest. Maybe a couple of positions, but it's just the bench, man. Like, especially because, you're not going to have another year or two where you're getting no injuries. Like, injuries will happen this year for us.
Happened to you this past season.
Exactly. We'll get less than last season, I think, but we'll still get some. So, like, then you're having to rely on Origi. And then Harvey Elliott I like, but it's hard to put a 17-year-old into, it's hard to ask a 17-year-old to come into such important games in a league season and ask him, oh, you're going to be a team that challenges for the title, innit? Like, that's why I'm saying, like, Arsenal were able to bring in a Saka because there wasn't loads of pressure on him because it's not like they were challenging for anything. Whereas if you're bringing Harvey Elliott into a team when Salah goes to the AFCON, for example, you're asking him to come into crunch games where you have one bad game and your title challenge is fucked, basically. That's a lot of pressure for a 17-year-old at the end of the day. It's just not ideal.
But also remember that during the African Cup of Nations, Mane's going as well, right? So
I think the AFCON is like, it's only like 3 games they'll miss, so it's not loads, but it still could be important because, like, At the end of the day, we've seen like when we won the league and like when we went head to head for City, like we got such high points totals that literally one draw could be a catastrophe come towards the end of the season. Like you just don't know, innit? So that's why, like,
I think the only saving grace for Klopp could be the Champions League, because with the 11 you have, obviously we know with the Champions League you don't need great squads for that. And if Liverpool, I think you'll be in the last stages regardless, and with injuries and a favourable draw, you could. That's my point. Is you're still even this season just gone. What you made it to the the quarterfinals? You made it to. This is what I'm saying. It's not like Real Madrid battered you.
And if Klopp hadn't fucked up with his lineup in the first leg, I reckon we could have got past.
You're gonna be there. You're gonna be there or thereabouts, as much as it pays me to admit it, in the Champions League, and that could be what saves your lot season. It could. I hope I'm wrong, but it could save you.
But it's easier said than done with the Champions League. You just don't know what's going to happen with that.
Yeah, of course.
And if PSG are going to be bloody hard to stop in it if they get Messi and then Pogba. If they get Pogba, imagine getting Pogba and Messi now.
Like,
apparently Messi's going to sign a 3-year deal worth 40 million a year
at PSG.
But the thing is, it sounds like a lot of money, but they'll get that back within the first 2 months in shirt sales.
Yeah, he's going to wear the number 19 as well, apparently.
Flawless. If your guy Poch does not win Champions League, he's in the mud.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
100%.
Yeah. Yo, if Pochettino does not win the Champions League, I don't ever want to hear this guy's name again. He needs to leave football.
Nah,
leave
I'm not one of them. I'm not
like
the thing is,
the thing is, yeah, I didn't see. No, I didn't say that.
No. I stand on it. I'm like that. I'm here, win, lose or draw. I stand on it. I gave Poch more time, but if he gets Messi on top of that, yes, you have to deliver. 100%. You're as good as I think you are. Back him.
40 points in it.
Yeah,
like,
and I expect the thing is,
I
expect him to do that on top of the Champions League as well. I expect you to do what you're supposed to do.
I rate you that highly. I expect him to do both.
I do with Messi going in total. Yes, 100%.
Yeah, leave the sport. Take a year off, man. Do what Guardiola did, or what Allegri's still doing. Take a vacation,
and he will do it, and he'll deliver Messi's
vacation. That's an L.
Yeah, he'll deliver Messi's first Champions League in what 7 years?
Since 2015, yeah.
Yeah, he's not winning. What's that? 6 years? 7. Well, it'd be 7 years because it'd be 2022. So that's what he'll do in it. You know
I mean, he would have won it in 2019, but Team Origi and Van Alden stopped him that night.
Yeah, he'll go.
I just like bringing up that night because it's the best night of my life.
I do want to say big up Lionel Messi though for following in the footsteps of the one Mason Mount. You do love to see it, man. Only Mason Mount can get him to change his number from the iconic number 10 to the number 19. You do love to see.
I swear when he broke through at Barcelona, did he not wear the number 19 shirt?
No, I swear he started
with
the
19.
No, he was 19.
Neymar, number 10.
Really?
With that long greasy area he used to have with the number 19 at the back, remember?
He's 19, fam. That was his initial number.
So he foreshadowed Mason Mount's arrival as well.
Yeah, that's what it was, innit? Because Messi's so godlike. He for the future he thought.
That's
this guy is a copy system thing. Crazy. He thought I want to be like Eminem.
Messi really is generational.
Absolutely, and that innit. No, it's generational.
He's gonna ruin La Liga single-handedly.
Who? Messi. Nah, Eden Hazard had this guy running off with his tail between his legs. You love to see it.
Yeah, but La Liga's done.
No, man. Now we can market it. Now we can market it as Eden's league, even though it already was.
Hey, let's do that.
And
Someone said
you are the big players in the
Spanish Premier League to League One.
Hey, put some respect on Kieran Trippier. He is the face of La Liga right now.
You got
Kieran Trippier.
Hey, you lot meant to be signing him.
Una Silvestre, por favor.
That's what I'm saying. It's Trippier. You know what I'm saying? Or Palestri, maybe. You know what I'm saying? It's Trippier. Why are you hating, Jan, innit?
I'm not hating.
Aguero can't even sign it. Look at you hating over there. You're hella hating at that. Why are you hating?
When you win the league and your player's allowed to leave in it, then they're probably not your best player in it. That's all I'm saying.
Is Aguero
Vinicius Junior guy?
Wait, let's less of that. Is Aguero? Is he even signed to Barcelona? You know what I mean? Is he even actually signed? See, he's out of work. Yeah, I ain't hearing about Aguero.
Wait, is he registered as a Barca player or what?
No, he's not. Man's out of job, man. Man's jobless.
They're broke. They got their money.
Barca is a mess.
Aguero gonna be doing up league rent, holding up the fourth official.
You got like 4 players in limbo before the start of the season because they can't register anybody.
The Pies there. Who else did they sign? They signed someone else. The Pies
they can't afford the wages.
So
technically can't sign any of them. because they have
but
to,
they didn't get Van
reduce their
Alden,
wage.
innit?
So technically, all of their they can't sign any of them players until they get their wage like 30% lower. Then they can think about signing Aguero and all these other players. So until then, they're fucked. Anyway,
Then he might as
ESL's
well
coming
get
back.
Aguero back.
That's
Oh
what
yeah,
you hope.
ESL.
Love that. I'd actually love
ESL
that.
might be coming back, you know.
Oh, this thing needs to die, man.
And Pep will
Nah,
Pep's
give you
fake
one more
tears will
week,
be for
man. Do
nothing,
you see the
innit?
numbers I was doing when the Super Cup was around?
I-
They weren't here
I-
long enough.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
the
what
Super
numbers
League,
gonna do
everyone was doing
afterwards
Yeah,
when they
you
leave?
already know, man.
good. I was doing
April was a rough month before it turned up. And then
Everyone
we're
was
gone
doing
in
numbers.
3
Yo,
days.
can I-
How are you
yo,
going to give me all
Archie.
that juice and then take it away?
Everyone
Yo,
was
we
doing
brought
numbers.
up Aguero in it. Can we talk
Yeah.
about how shameless Pep is, yeah? Those fake tears for Aguero in that press conference. What a load of bullshit, in it. That is shameless as hell, that.
Fake
Did
tears.
you see those fake tears?
Did you not see he was crying in the press conference
He
talking
was
about
crying
he
in a
can't
press
replace.
conference when
Oh, what
Aguero
was
was
it
last
after
game.
the
That's
Everton
correct.
game.
we
That
can't
was not
replace
fake
him?
tears,
Shit
right?
like
That was not fake
It's
tears.
the fakest tears I've
Yeah,
ever
but
seen.
Yeah, but the thing is, people are saying that he was chatting shit, but he's not. You can't replace Aguero. Aguero,
Yeah,
at
but
Man
he was
City-
Oh, yeah,
I'll
I'll
see you.
see you
I'll see you guys in a
Yeah,
bit.
big up,
I've
Neil.
Yeah,
got,
I
I've got to
forgot
head
it's
off.
8 o'clock. No worries, man.
Thanks,
Bless.
man.
Big
I'll
up,
see you
Neil,
guys in a
man.
bit.
Lads
Bless,
are new.
bro.
See you, bro. Yeah, and
Oh,
then
shit.
Aguero's dad came out the next week calling out Pep for it.
I'm gonna go as well because my battery's about. I just saw my battery go.
Did you not know
Alright,
that?
Cam. Bless up, Cam.
I can. Bless as well, man.
Yeah,
Safe
big
for
up,
jumping
man.
on.
Nah, it's calm,
Much
man. It's calm.
appreciated, bro.
Oh,
Big up,
yeah,
man. Yeah, did you not know that, Lewis? After
No,
Aguero's
not
dad
even,
came
you know.
out and called Pep out for faking the tears.
Nah, I need to research this. That's the first I've
This
heard
came out
of it.
ages ago.
Nah,
Yeah,
I ain't heard it.
Because Pep hated Aguero. Pep and Aguero weren't like, yeah, they didn't get on or anything. Like, he's faking
Sergio
tears.
Aguero's father accuses Guardiola of faking tears after Man City striker's farewell period. Aye, what's with your manager, bro?
That was a
Oh my
shameless tears, honestly.
The man was here faking. You know what? I actually believe this as well because people always talk about Guardiola like faking his relationship with players that he doesn't like for the cameras just to make it look like there isn't an issue. Like it's happened with Zlatan. I think Thierry Henry as well back at Barcelona. There was the obvious Yaya Toure stuff at Man City. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually true. Man said
You've seen
faking tears though.
Yeah,
You've seen Pep
Waving
do this,
Addy's
man.
spot on though. He said, "How can Pep say all that?" And then in the Champions League final, he put Jesus.
Nah, that's disrespect.
What, though?
Yeah, no,
Jesus was at
Sergio was like the last sub in the final.
that game, so I'm not even can't even slander him in that game. They actually played quite well compared to everyone else.
Gabby had nothing in that
Yeah.
game.
Gabby was one of our better players in that game, and that says it all in it. So
Doesn't really say much though.
That's mad. Mate, I don't know how you can fake tears like that just on the click of your fingers, but
That's it.
like, to be honest, like what he was saying,
And what he was saying was right.
but obviously, like he probably wasn't as emotional as he was making out to be. But
Yeah, he was
It's-
faking tears.
it's what Pep's like though. Pep says things like Pep says, you know, oh, we've got no money, and then we sign someone. He always says stuff like that. Like people take everything that Pep says as literal and then complain about it later. Why you take him? You know what he says. You know he says
I
things.
just think it's
Like
funny.
he said that Tottenham Hotspur are the Harry Kane team, and then everyone got onto him. Do you know what I mean? It's like he says things like that, but this is Pep. Do you know what I mean? So it's not. I'm not really surprised. What he was saying was 100% correct. Aguero is irreplaceable because no one's going to come in and win us the league in that manner. And even if they did, they'd be the second person to do it. So the novelty's not there. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I think it's what he was saying was right. Obviously, Aguero is not happy because Aguero thought that he could end his career at Man City. But Man City do have a policy, and that's not just Pep, where if you can prove that you can stay fit, then they'll offer you a new contract at the end of your deal. If you don't stay fit, then you won't. Fernandinho only got his deal at the end of the season because he proved that he could stay fit. If not, Fernandinho would be leaving as well. So it's not like it was just Aguero. Both of them would have gone had Fernandinho not been fit as much as he was fit. So it's one of them. It's just that's just the way it is.
Again, funny. Or is it a 1 year deal or is it a 2 year deal?
Ferner, just the one. But I think they want him to stay at Man City in management. In coaching. So they'll offer him a coaching thing. But it might be that he says, I'm not done yet. I want to go to the MLS for a few years or something like that. So we'll have to see what he decides. But I'd love to see him stay at City in some capacity. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah, well, we'll just have to wait and see on that one anyway. Anyone got any other final thoughts before we wrap up the stream?
Nah, nothing, you
Yeah,
know. I don't see anything like this.
The people that are talking about
Here we go. This will be good.
Yes, Jan versus the comment section.
Wait, I've missed this. It's been a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Jan City versus the comments in it. Here we go. She gonna tell someone to suck their mum. Let's go.
She could start calling someone a virgin or something.
Yeah, she could have called someone.
Nah, it's a virgin thing to say, though, if we're being honest. It is.
Did you remember that guy who was chatting shit about City? And she said to that guy in the comments, "Well, clearly you're a virgin."
Yeah. Oh, he's probably a virgin anyway. So,
I'm gonna call him out for a Man City game in a minute.
yeah, serious. I'm gonna say, see you at the Etihad. Get me.
I'll see you next to your away end.
See you at the pussy.
You virgin.
But you know what it is? You know what it is, right? It's like
this gonna be good. Let me go to the comment section.
If PSG, yeah, Messi, Mbappe, Neymar, and they've got Sergio Ramos in defence. How are Man City going to be fit? How is Pep a fraud if he doesn't win the Champions League? Pochettino should be winning the Champions League. I'm sorry, whoever gets Messi with a quality team around him, they've got no excuse. So don't come with your Pep bullshit. Like, don't get me wrong, Pep should be winning it, of course. But Man City don't have a team like PSG right now. We don't. It's that simple. So we'll see. And Tuchel has won 50% of his finals, right? Pep's won more than that. Keep it moving, innit? Keep it moving.
And that's just people won the one that counted.
Just at Chelsea, innit? So it is what it is. You know.
Is there anyone else in the comment section you want to get at?
Do you know what? Yeah, the people saying Pep's a fraud because he didn't win the Champions League with Messi. Your guy had PSG with Mbappe and Neymar and couldn't win it, and then he went and won it with Werner. So clearly, having the best players doesn't win you the Champions League. But it is what it is. We can wrap up the stream there, innit?
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not fuming. I'm just saying, innit? Facts are facts. You want to compare a manager that's won double the amount of Champions Leagues, then go for it, innit? But makes no sense.
These comments are great, yo.
Thank God. I need to get the comment section involved as well. Big up everyone that's been locked in. I've missed Shameless FC. We will be back same time next week. We will try and sort out a different time for the start of the season because I know with things opening up and everything, Friday at 6 p.m. isn't exactly the best of times because it's a Friday night. I get everyone wants to go out and shit. Friday 6 p.m. isn't the best time. So we'll sort out a different time, but we'll be back Friday 6 p.m. next week. So we'll sort that in the future. Big up everyone that's locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button. And yeah, seeing as we ended talking about the Champions League, I'm going to end with your champions of Europe. So take care, like and subscribe. And as always, up the Charles.